I think. Okay, there's one of two possibilities. Sonic is 100% either Nando or someone who's a hardcore Nando impersonator.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the one thing I'm going to say about this draft.
I,
If we look to the right, Italians, Britons, Ethiopians, Malay, come on.
I think we ought to tell the viewers though that in the draft, usually like the players were told to name themselves player 1 and player 2 in the draft.
Yeah.
However, Sonic instead went for Sokol. So I think that's
he named himself Sokol. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's an additional hint at Nando. I think so. He would be the kind of guy to do that. I'm trying to draw a very butchered Sonic. It's gonna be.
Oh yeah, of course, with the drawing again. Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. Like he picked all the archivs. The signature Britons are there. Italians very high priority. Same for Malay and Ethiopians. Then he banned all the good skirm civs. Dravidians are gone. Koreans are gone. Mongols for good measure. Like. We don't have to say anything about the right. This is Nando until we're proven wrong.
Although
until there's a second Nando, this is him.
I want to say though, like it's looking so Nando that I'm actually like maybe thinking that someone is trying to impersonate Nando. Like maybe some players in this tournament have re-entered it, trying to not to win, maybe because they feel like they're underdogs or something like that, but just trying to fool the casters. That could be super fun, and that's a possibility actually that I'm considering.
The thing is, this looks more Nando than Nando.
Yeah,
so it looks a little too perfect.
Yeah, exactly. I think he has red gloves, right?
Okay.
So I think.
What do you think about the left side, though?
Well, the left one is very interesting. Ostrich. However. We actually already discussed that in the DM, but we think the Burgundians here. Burgundians, big red exclamation marks, May. I think it's a main indicator. Yes. And also, if we're looking at the games, Shattered Plain in particular, first pick, and Bedouins. Bedouins can be very boomy as well. And then we ban Dry River, Canyon Lake, and Sunburn, the most aggro maps, I would say. So, like, all this is kind of fitting May, or at least the image I have of May, right?
I would agree. Like, the way I think of May is, like, very cavalry heavy. He likes his closed maps or expansion maps, right? Like, he likes to just boom with cavalry. That's what he always does.
Yeah.
The one thing that's super weird to me, which is why I'm getting a little bit of different vibes, is the second pick Sicilians.
Yeah.
That's weird to me. But maybe that's a cooked up strat. I don't know.
I think I'm again going back onto what I just said earlier for Nando, but this time for the Ostrich. I mean, for Nando, for Sonic. This time for the Ostrich. Maybe he has cooked something. Maybe it's May who has cooked something or just had a revelation, or it's May trying to impersonate someone. And I mean, Sicilians is kind of a characteristic for one of the players in the tournament, and Biscuits. So maybe May is trying to put us off with this weird pick.
I mean, Dino didn't Dino also play Sicilians? But no, Dino doesn't pick Shattered Plains. Nah, okay,
no. No way. Never. No, it's not Dino. It's not Dino.
I mean, and I would say it's a little bit of Biscuits, but a lot of Meh. That's the vibe I'm getting. But,
yeah, I mean, Biscuits has Biscuits for the Sicilians mainly. I don't think Biscuits is particularly fond of Shattered Plain, and he would rather look forward to like Canyon Lake, Immersions, I think, hybrid maps.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, anything more to add to this draft? I think, I mean, with Byzantines, Maya, I think mainly defensive civilizations, Georgians and Malians, they still can have great boom. Malians, the late game is maybe a bit tricky, but maybe you have...
What matchup do you think we're going to have for in the first game?
Yeah, so Civilization guess is already... Desert Paradise will be the first one. First game, Desert Paradise...
I would say Byzantines is the only civ he has for that. Yeah. I mean, maybe Malians or Georgians, but Byzantines has to be there for a reason. The other four maps don't really say Byzantines for me, so I think Byzantines will be Desert Paradise. And I have, if this is Nando, I have played practice games with him, and he played Malay on Desert Paradise versus me. So I'm saying Malay on Desert Paradise again, because that's what I've seen from him.
So right, you were. I mean, we were half right. So in the south, we have Ostrich in this gray 7 color with the Byzantines indeed. So the Byzantines will be hard to to beat on the water because they have great fire ships. And then as a follow-up, maybe a faster Imperial Age with a push through the center could be a thing. And in the north, we have Sonic with Italians in red. The Italians are very strong these days, very strong archers, and still like cheap fishing ships, cheaper uptime. They're great on hybrid maps. I'm not sure they're the strongest on this map compared to the other maps that were available. What are your thoughts about that, this matchup and Italians?
I think if nerfs, and I mean the thing is we're not like high elo in terms of like we play everything perfectly, so I think in this elo like being comfortable with the Civ is a little bit bigger of a priority than what's technically or theoretically the best Civ for a map. And I think Italians for a game 1 where you might be nervous, like you're not like warmed up and you're not that into the game yet, I think Italians is a very forgiving Civ that can do pretty much any map and any matchup. So I think Italians is just a very good. I mean, Italians are good on land, they're good on water, and I think it's just comfortable for game 1, right? Like
Definitely.
I think that's the biggest thing to take away. The Byzantines are a little bit too defensive for my taste on this map because a push through the center can be very dangerous. Of course, they can completely dominate on water, but that's also something you have to execute properly. So I think Desert Hedgehog will have an easier time with coming up with a strategy to execute.
This is very interesting. I would have said the contrary, in my opinion, because when I play Italians, I'm always, they're so great and so on. But like when it comes to the time of the unit choice, sometimes I'm a bit. I mean, you will be against the cheap skirms, right? So do you still go for archers? Do you just go for fast team gunpowder? But that's always risky, right? It can be very strong, but it can be very risky. You can throw the game that way. Do you go for a boom? But then in late game, you have fully upgraded the SR and great archers, but that's kind of it. You don't have the particularly strong bonus, right? In late game, it's not that scary. So whereas for Byzantines, you play defensively on the docks with the stronger fires. It's actually super easy, and it's hard for the opponent. It makes it hard for the opponent. And then you always have the possibility of a very fast team with the cheap Imperial Age, and that is super scary in my opinion.
We can confirm that this is new patch, by the way. So skirmishers take longer to produce. We did just kill Ostrich, just killed the TC with the board. Yeah, exactly. No, he killed the elephant with the TC. We're not Gajaras. He killed the elephant with the TC, so this is new patch, and skirmishers will take longer in Feudal Age.
Look at the vision from Ostrich. Barely missed the 2 goats. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, that is so unfortunate. Yeah.
And by the way, I wanted to point something out, which is very Nando-like. Nando doesn't scout with herdables. He keeps the herdables away from the TC, and he goes, and then with the scout he goes forward and he doesn't push in deers, and that's exactly what's red.
That is completely true. Nando is also looking for the dog villager always. Like he always goes forward with the
He did that. He went forward for that, but too early. I mean, there was no way the dog would be up that early.
I mean, no, he's in time because the dog is up on the bottom
he's going
side.
back.
And the villager is walking back just at this point. But Nando is getting all the information he needs.
Yeah.
Nando is a very smart player in that aspect. He doesn't know what to scout for.
Sure. Yeah. And also, a last very big hint, in my opinion, for Nando, that it's Nando or not. He always goes for a second lumber camp. Always goes for a second lumber camp. Whereas on hybrid map, you often see players grid a bit, like too many villagers on one lumber camp and the others on straggler trees, because it's 200 wood straggler trees here. Very interesting. Well, even more on this map then, because like on hybrid maps, the wood in early feudal age is very scarce and very important. Okay, so the Ostrich is going up with 20 villager. And Sonic not up yet. They have docked.
I would argue.
Sides.
I would argue because who docks on which side can have a huge impact on how the game plays out. Sometimes players dock the same side early. Sometimes like in this case, they dock opposite sides. In this case, I think Hedgehog can be pretty happy of being on a different side because Byzantines should be the ones looking to kill the fish of the Italian player because they have the better navy on water. So in this case, I think that's a little bit of an advantage for Hedgehog, and I wouldn't be surprised if Ostrich realizes this and transitions to the other lake in order to fight there.
Yeah, that's a very fair point. However, the main difficulty of Byzantines, they have great units, great everything almost, except for the eco bonus, and thus for the Byzantines on hybrid maps, it can be hard to afford like docking and fighting on two sides potentially. But so
I don't think he has to fight on the right side though if he knows that there's nothing. He is scouting that side right now with the scout, so he knows that for now there's no dock.
Just look at your own dock timings and you'll know if you're too early. Yeah. I mean, yeah, Nando was definitely too early here. That's no. So double lumber camp. No barracks.
Ostrich is a little bit late on the barracks here, so he does transition to land.
To deny potential docks. Okay, I don't mind that at all. Actually, playing.
Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, I wouldn't mind it too much.
Okay, meal before any range or any land army for Ostrich. No, Ostrich is a bit confused. Yeah, look at that.
He's a bit indecisive. Yeah, he hesitated a bit there.
Whereas Sonic already on the range. So far, everything.
That's a 5-villager range.
Everything.
I think he's a little scared that something might be coming already.
Or he just wants to send them to the mill afterwards. That's not.
Maybe.
But. Everything is screaming Nando to me, looking at this game so far from Sonic, and
I mean, yeah. If I mean, the thing is, all of this will continue to scream Nando because if this isn't him, the impersonator will still try to play like him, right? So it will still. If he has done his research, it will continue to scream Nando in any case. So.
Pretty easy.
Second range coming up.
Yeah,
that's so Nando. Come on.
But it's, I mean, with archers, with Italians, it makes a lot of sense because like you already have like the archers are already great with the extra armor, so like you have double production of a great unit. However, again on the other side, well, I was about to say cheap scums, but like we have 4 on gold, we're already floating quite a bit of gold, floating quite a bit of wood, and still no military building, non-military building. What's the scouting like? But we scouted the range. I'm super surprised by Market blacksmith. Holy greediness from Ostrich. Oh no, okay, range.
No,
blacksmith.
okay, we decided against it. We went for blacksmith in the range. We are starting to mass archers at home. Meanwhile, the first range is only now coming up for Ostrich.
Yeah, and blacksmith as well.
So, yeah.
So soon to be 6 archers with fletching. And on the water side, soon to be 7 fishing ships for Ostrich. So I think 7 is already a bit much. Again, I did point that out yesterday, and I will do it again now. The deep fish on this map is not great. Actually, it's not that efficient, and there's not that much food. So 7 might be a bit too much.
The first very important aggression is coming through the middle now. Hedgehog is streaming in 6 fletching archers.
Yeah.
That's not as easy to defend. We are trying to wall a little bit, but we don't have anything in defense right now. The first 2 skirmishers only now being there. No fletching.
You did point out new patch, so the scums are slower to mass. That's actually very important. Or the timing might be a killer.
This is brutal. This is with fletching
from Ostrich.
Yeah, with horse color. Ostrich picked up horse color here.
No, but just no as well. Also, Ostrich was like started to send a villager to dock the other side, but then decided against it. And I'm not sure what changed. But okay, it's
a little indecisive of what Ostrich wants to do on this map. It feels like
very much. I do agree with that. I mean, it does feel it does feel.
Oh, the galley on the right! The galley on the right killed the dog villager. It actually did what you said it would do.
Let's go! I love this kind of moment, and Sonic hasn't interacted yet. So even though Sonic is supposed to be a very fast character, well, not that fast apparently. Still hasn't deleted the dog neither. Yeah. And the defense is actually working out so far.
Just in time, just barely in time.
Still
that was close.
A lot of gold, and we're going out again with 2 villagers this time around. I still think we're we're thinking like back and forth between dock or no dock, and it's gonna be a dock. Maybe Nando Scout on 1 HP could.
But the thing
could
is,
spot that.
yeah, the scout fight was on that hill, and Hedgehog managed to win it. While he is good reaction. We are pulling the villagers from the wood line now, towards the left. But the thing is, even if you kill the fish on the top side, that fish is not worth investing into killing, I think, because
not
that's
anymore.
already so... You need resources to defend on land, because the Italians will go to Castle H, they will have a siege workshop forward, and I don't think you should invest on killing the top fish at this point. That's not a priority, I think, but that's super hard to call in my opinion.
I do agree, especially against like cheap fishing ships from the opponent, and the opponent has stayed on 5 fishing ships, way less than you. But mainly for Ostrich, a big macro problem. We've only made 1 galley, and that's all the gold we've been using so far.
Yes.
And we've been on gold since forever, so we're floating. Soon to be.
We do need
gold.
a market at some point.
we did a market yesterday. I mean, earlier when Ostrich was about to drop market blacksmith, could have clicked up at this time. Would have been super greedy, but could have clicked up.
There's a red villager going forward on the right side. I'm not quite sure what that's for. Is he deciding to now play water again?
No, it's the dog.
No, he's trying to dodge the galley.
The fishing ships are spotting that actually.
Yeah, but do you pay attention there? Maybe. Where are these fishing ships going?
Maybe. But if you're gonna go for forward dock against Byzantines, I'm expecting a second dock, right? And did Sonic spot? Sonic didn't spot the dock on his side though. But that's
interestingly enough,
big army of
both players are up to Castle H. Italians are going to be faster. Okay, this is all about timing now. If Desert Hedgehog can get Botkin siege workshop forward, then Ostrich, it can be really hard for Ostrich to defend this.
But you know what? I think if this is Nando, he's gonna build a university before a siege workshop.
Oh, he's definitely going for both, I would think.
Both?
But that is true. Nando goes for it.
Okay, no, the forward villages are here. Okay. And I do agree here, like even though the Byzantines are great on the defense, when you have like such a great army with such a great timing, just preserve it. Let's go.
Oh, we have to wait. Okay, this hill where the market's on will play a huge role, I think.
It will be important. And I want to point out that Ostrich could have kind of easily walled the center like a bit further ahead, and that hill wouldn't be such a problem had he done that. It would have been a shorter wall as well.
Coming.
Yeah.
Crossbow, Botkin, siege workshop.
By the side dock.
Oh my god! And we are fighting on the water at the same time, and that's a strong move. That is not bad.
Yeah. And no reaction for Ostrich on the eastern pond.
Yes.
But he's killing fishing ships in the other pond, so.
Honestly, this looks clean as hell.
Yeah.
From Nando's or from Hedgehog so far.
I think Ostrich has been giving the Italians the perfect game, right? They've played very defensively, but then it's too late, and that
we have to evacuate the entire town. We're losing 2 bills. This looks over. This looks over.
And 2 mangonels already in the queue as well.
Yeah.
Defensive mangonel now. Oh. Yeah, don't run into the T. One thing that Nando, so potentially Sonic, is doing very well is preserving the army. He's not taking useless fights. He only fights when he is gonna win and when it's useful. He's great at doing that. He's also killing the fishing ships. I mean, he's losing his fishing ships, but killing the fishing ships, which I think is still great. 80 skirmishes on the way. We have 27 on food. Where are they? Okay, they're all in the farms, I guess. Oh, it's idle town. I think this is a very strong position for Sonic.
Yeah,
I would love
this is.
Yeah.
In terms of economy units, we're not ahead, but the efficiency in the economy
just the
and
army.
This is
we even have one knight.
Very rough.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that knight does not have armor, so it will die to the skirms
it's
eventually. We
great.
have to be careful. We cannot walk into that mangonel still.
But
Third
I mean,
mangonel
again, if it's Nando, he's gonna take it slowly. At some point, he's gonna maybe add 1 TC and then go fast imp. What he doesn't do enough, in my opinion, like the few games I've seen him play, is go on to
mangonels. That one was a weird shot.
That was a good start for Ostrich, but still not enough. But again, behind that, all the economy is still idle for Ostrich, right?
This is so dangerous with the mangonels.
Dancing.
this is the 4 mangonels and the skirms go down, and you have to. There needs to be a miracle shot. I'm not quite sure what this university is for.
Okay, 1-1, and it's great for Sonic because he has the advantage in mangonel numbers at the moment. He should focus on the range maybe, or the house.
What's this? Why are we going for monks? Do we expect some more knights? Like this is not. We should pump everything into skirms and mangonels, I think.
No, I think we're actually expecting knights, but maybe better upgraded knights. And that's why, like, mangonel, monk defense. I mean, we have everything on gold. To be fair, like, our economy for Ostrich is disastrous at the moment. Disastrous. We only have 15 on gold, and like we're still using the stragglers for the wood, so it's not good.
Yeah, and now behind this, while applying all the pressure, we are securing the middle. We're going for TCs. We didn't kill the fish to the right, so we abandoned that position for a bit. There is a guy at Fire Galley coming out. Like, Hedgehog is doing so many things at once. Like, that's impressive to me.
It's very slowly and carefully pushing, and I love it. Like, although this really screams Nando all the way through. The macro behind is not the greatest. 5 on food. He does neglect his food economy quite a bit.
That's something that Nando also often does. Whenever I see him stream, he's just pushing with archers and mangonels and ballistics, and behind he has like 3 farms.
Yeah, exactly. And at some point he will say,
is something he does.
Oh, I'm floating 1k wood. Well, he just spam a bunch of no horse collar farms in Imperial League.
But the way, look at like the way he's spending his resources, like there's almost nothing floating for him.
It's all wood and gold. It's very streamlined.
Kind of true. So.
He's finally killing the fishing ships. Oh, there's one fishing ship,
that will seal the deal for sure.
Okay, at least I don't think this is John Perkins this time around. Ostrich, I mean. Because, well, I think Perkins might have resigned before.
This is making me a little bit suspicious. This game is making me suspicious if this is actually
2 for 1 in mangonels.
Oh, that is great. That is really good. I mean, it looks like, it really looks like Nando, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, I mean, I'm already 99% sure it's Nando.
There were some small little moves that I'm not used to seeing from Nando, but maybe this is just tournament Nando being locked in. I wanna see the APM at the, I'm not gonna look at the APM now, I wanna see the APM at the end.
Actually, I'm gonna try to hide the APM. I set up something to hide the APM. Hopefully, it will work.
Oh, you did? Okay, perfect.
I don't think it's gonna be on time, but let's see.
Yeah. There were some small little things that made me doubt that this is Nando, but we were going to have to see.
But the food economy behind that.
Yeah.
And with Italians as well, you could have taken the water upgrade and then win the water easily and still like. Cheap fishing ships, right? This is the kind of stuff that you could have done better for Sonic, I think. And we've actually lost our mangonels. And Ostrich is staying in the game, still believing. I love the fighting spirit from Ostrich because I think I would have resigned earlier.
I mean, this could feel like just a 1 TC all-in play, right? With no economy behind it. He killed the fish on the top. So he might just think if he holds on, he might be able to win this.
To be fair, the economy isn't as far ahead as it should, in my opinion. Oh, and we found the... Oh no, I think no villagers were here anyway. But yeah, the woodlines are... Well, what woodlines? We don't have any woodline anymore for Ostrich, no.
And okay, one funny thing is I already made the woodlines bigger in the base because they used to be smaller. Like, and this is, oh, we have to be a little careful now. We have lost a lot of crossbows to those mangonels, just chipping away at the crossbow mass. We are trying to micro now. We are ground attacking. Oh, we have to be so careful here.
But the dance has been really good, but the repairs as well have been very good. Okay, we're sniping the villagers now, switching a bit between the two. But I did mention that, in my opinion, Nando never takes useless fights, and I think this one is not needed, and it could be a throw. So I'm a bit surprised. Like, if this is Nando, I'm a bit surprised by that. But to be fair, the micro has been great.
Yes.
He has lost like one crossbow. Castle.
I'm so suspicious. I'm so suspicious at this. I'm not gonna lock Nando in just yet.
And I mean, I'm loving who would fight on for... I mean, the defensive castle will actually be great here. I hope that Sonic will do some stone walls behind to easily protect the middle. It's very easy to do. I mean, cataphracts won't be a problem for the archers, but what is the follow-up now? And we're reaching the point where we do have horse collar, but we're floating 1k exactly, guys. I called it. 1k wood was floating, and we just spammed a bunch of farms at home.
Okay,
this sounds scripted. And still not on stone as well. Like, this is really something that Nendo doesn't do, neither going on stone. I was trying to redock in the north, but there's no fish anymore. I mean, not here at least. There's here, I guess. Still some fights.
Yeah, I'm sorry that I'm so quiet. I like there's just some. How do you call them? There's just some. I forgot the word.
Say it in German.
There's just some thoughts turning in my head about who this player actually is, and I'm trying to come up with reasons why this is not Nando, because something just feels a little off.
Okay, I'm not sure. Oh, this wood line is. Oh, I don't think Nando replenishes his wood line well enough, so that could still be a Nando move. But okay, I mean, I'm fully feeling Nando here, but if you can find good reasons, Cavalier.
No, the confident micro against 2 mangonels.
Yeah, that one didn't feel Nando. I do.
That's not Nando to me. Maybe I just don't know him well enough.
You know what? That could be a case of you're not confident enough entering the set. Like you're thinking, oh, maybe I'm gonna be against Megafish or Dino or someone like that. So you're entering the set thinking that you have to out micro in every battle and so on and so on. So maybe that was a bit of that. You're not confident, so you're actually taking ballsy moves. You're making ballsy moves. That could be a thing. Okay, finally we.
Or maybe this is Nando being like, yeah, this is, come on, tournament, Secret Desert Cup. I'm just gonna do what I'm good at, right? So like.
Yeah, I mean, even
the thing is, there's only a limited amount of people that I would think could try to play Nando and win with that style because they're just that good, and that's maybe a Megafish.
And not maybe confirmed in HICC.
Oh, Arbase pretending to be Nando would be the most hilarious thing ever. Because in their show match, it was the other way, where Nando pretended to be Arbase against Arbase. So Arbase going full Nando mode might be so fun.
But he tried to go full Nando mode in HICC as well, right? Arbase did.
Okay, there's one thing why I would think that this is not Megafish, and that's because Megafish always goes for 2 groups of archers, and we didn't see that.
That is.
Maybe he just.
I mean, he did try to look left and right with some groups of archers to keep harassing the opponent. But look at that, Imperial Aid, cheap Imperial Aid from Byzantines. Never call the Byzantine dead until they are. Because this might be a great comeback for the Ostrich if now you start spamming a lot of skirmishes. But
problem is, like, yeah, Byzantines have cheap units, but the economy advantage is becoming way too much for a Hedgehog. That being said, I think Italians should be up to the Imperial Ages themselves by now, and we should have a castle in the middle.
I mean, now we are on soon to be 40 farms, so that's great news for Sonic, obviously. But still, I'm again concerned at the lack of stone. Only 3 on stone after all this time, no castle. Like a castle on this middle hill would be insane to buy time and get up to Imperial Age yourself, but instead, look at that, we're investing into cavalry.
Late Imperial Age is something that Nando always struggles with too, at least when I watched him. I'm sorry that we have to bring up that name so much, but this is basically what this draft comes down to. Like, honestly, I have not really a lot of ideas for Ostrich at this point. There weren't really many clues, I think, besides some small things here and there. We can talk about that later. There's the castle. The problem is we've only now clicked Imperial Age. We're almost 2 minutes behind. We do have the middle position, but against Byzantines, we should... it's gonna be hard, maybe. It's not over.
It's not over. I mean, Sonic could still screw that one up. It's actually very easy to screw up with the unit composition against Byzantines when they have the faster Imperial Age. However, from the Ostrich side, I'm a bit concerned because like we're gonna have into archery. Are we gonna go hand cannoneers? Because we're not producing any skirmishers or any army, so I was wondering, but I think it's gonna be...
hand cannoneers against Italians doesn't feel great in my opinion.
Feel good. I don't think that's the comeback you need, and we don't know yet about the castle. Yeah, we finally got a castle in the middle, I think, with the market.
Yeah, the problem is we do have a timing, but we don't have economy. Like, our opponent has 40 economy units more, and we have 3 to 20 army. Like, even if we are like bombard cannons earlier, Hedgehog has all the res in the world to win this game.
Look at that.
Like, he can do whatever he wants.
Sonic finally invested into the water upgrade, but just so late.
Oh god. And I like that Hedgehog like just invested as much as he needed in order to kill, and then he stopped and transitioned to land again. That's something that I really like. That's smart play. Like, he didn't... A lot of the time he just tried to overproduce on water in order to kill, and he didn't do that. That's something that I like. And we are having light cav on the field now for Hedgehog in anticipation of skirms, maybe bomber cannons. Oh, that's a funny castle.
Yeah,
I think
that's gonna be very funny. I don't think
he doesn't know. He doesn't know that Hedgehog's in the middle there.
No, he doesn't know. I don't think you can shoot... Yeah, you cannot kill a castle with the first volley, so that's fine. We didn't lose any stone, basically.
Okay, now we realize and we delete it. That's... I don't mind that too much.
I think you need to maybe... But where do you put castles on this map, actually? That's a good question, because...
It has to be through the middle, no? Like, that's the only way where you can really put it.
But also, like, the opponent... with all this light cavalry, soon to be Hussar already. It's gonna raid the economy, and Ostrich is very far away from having any military on the field to control light cavalry at the moment. So those raids are gonna hurt a lot.
Yeah, the raids are just coming in, and I think Hedgehog doesn't really mind that there's skirms and traps in the middle, because all of this will die to Hussar. And I think Ostrich will realize pretty soon that against Hussars he has nothing right now.
Yeah, it's over. I think I agree with that. We don't have the stone anymore for castle, and GG well played. Ostrich does agree. So far, Sonic actually disproving my the start of the stream, taking the first game, so getting into a great position to win the set, maybe. Dang, I didn't see that one coming.
Okay, so here's the thing. Here's my thoughts, okay?
Yeah.
We do see the APM. I see it's on your screen. It's not as high as I sometimes thought it might be. It's around 50.
You don't see it. Look at that.
Yeah, I mean, you did show it though in the first. I forgot. And that's fine. That's a great idea though. Now the thing is, with this APM, there were just so many things screaming Nando, and this is a very confident and locked in Nando if it's him. But there were like the food economy behind his archer play after losing the fish, the late Imperial Age, the way he went about it, like double range very early with early ballistics. This is classic Nando gameplay, of course. For Ostrich, I think it's harder. I have 2 names in mind.
Yeah.
Because Ostrich to me was a very like not as much like he seems to have a comfort zone, but hybrid maps is not the comfort zone, if you know what I mean.
Although, but this was the neutral map. The last one not to be banned, meaning that Ostrich apparently does not have a lot of comfort maps in this map pool. Yeah.
So the thing is, he looked very defensive, struggling to coming up, like very passive, like struggling to come up with a game plan on this hybrid map. And that would also suggest that it's really meh, actually.
And Sonic is leading now, winning with the first... getting us... let's go. Thank you, Biscuits, for the... Oh, you don't have the Arlet? Wait. Well... Okay, whatever. Thank you for the subscription. So yeah, I was saying winning the first map is very good in those sets. Because meaning now... You only have to win on your home maps to win the set. And that's pretty big. And also, like, mentally, you're so much more relieved after winning the first set. Because, like, you might be a bit stressed out.
I would agree.
Yeah.
So so the thing is, maybe we see Shattered Plane for the first time now. It was the first pick. if we do see Shattered Plains, I'm gonna be pretty happy because that's one of the maps we haven't seen so far.
Yeah, agreed.
And in terms of civilizations, I mean, it has to be Burgundians, no? Like, there's no other way around it. There's nothing else we can really play here, is there?
I think on Shattered Plain, I've only played it like once or twice, maybe. I don't know. I think it's very much about the relic control. So Burgundians definitely feel good for that. However, what I don't really like is that it's a bit too open, and Burgundians on such open maps, I feel like they can have a lot of pretty bad matchups, I would say. And against someone like Nando, they lacking the last armor on the skirmishes, so against the stronger archer thieves, they can really struggle. They really have to make the early paladin play work out, otherwise they can be cooked in late game.
I mean, they do have a pretty good bombard cannon play, I think. They can play with... They don't get siege engineers. So Burgundians usually want to take the map and they want to take the relics, but then they don't want to play out the game for too long. I think they want to play with their power spikes, yeah. And with the amazing economy that they have, I just don't see any other Civ or Shattered Plains for them. That's my point. And there's no other map to put Burgundians on too, so that's it has to be Burgundians almost.
I could see a Burgundian play on Boulder Forest, frankly. It might even be better, in my opinion.
But the thing is, we have Sicilians, Mayans, and Malians, and all of these scream Boulder Forest more than Burgundians do. And then we don't have a Civ for Shattered Plains, in my opinion. But yeah, we're going to have to see.
Is the weird one, yeah.
Sonic, on the other hand, Britons can be good on those kind of maps if you take it late. Ethiopians can be good on arena style. It's not full arena, but it's similar. Malay is obviously great. Honestly, Sonic has a lot of Civs to choose from. That's kind of a luxury. I'm not even gonna bother to pretend.
I want to point out that on Shattered Plain, again, I think very big about mobility. The civilization from Sonic, not so mobile. So I'm curious to see what... I'm just finishing to draw as well an Ostrich hiding...
Yes, that's worth our time.
Important things first. So yeah.
Oh, and wait, I'm not sure, but Ostrich is not the bird that puts his hand in the sand. I think that's or is it? No, I think wasn't this the pink thing? Was Ostrich the one that puts his head in the sand?
Yeah.
Or was it the flamingo?
No, it's the
it was the Ostrich? Okay.
Oh, by the way, I thought about something the other day. Yeah. I would love for Ostrich to be Ghost Rider, because then we could really go for Ghostrich. And I think that...
Oh my god. Oh, Ghostrich.
Ghostrich against Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic the Nando.
Oh my god.
And we do have Burgundians against Malay, and the same colors as well. Nando does like to play red.
And May likes to play grey, by the way. I think I've seen him play in grey a lot.
Whoa! This is criminal. No, this is an admin notes for Ostrich. Look at this house. There's 2 tiles.
I was like, wait, is the map bugged? And then you're freaking out about houses.
He bugged his own map. Oh no, this is awful. No, nice safe space here. Who does houses like that? Oh, May, if it's you, and you do that, oh my god, shame on you. But alright, I mean, is it only one elephant? Only one elephant on this map, I think.
It should
right?
be. No, it should be 2. It should 100%
elephant rhino?
be 2. Maybe it's like close to a wall and you don't really see it.
We should. I'm not seeing for May. Are you?
Wait. I'm checking on my end. I do see 2. The one is to the left. To the left. No. To the left. To the left of the base.
Yeah.
In the middle of that wall. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It was the gray blending in. Okay, so alright, just not bad. So guys, for those who do not know this map, it's actually a pretty lovely map. It has been scripted by Welcome to Rapture, and Welcome to Rapture, well, he always does this kind of layout. So you start with a closed map, but it's actually a pretty tight base. So the woodlines are actually kind of exposed. You have some resources in, but very soon you will have to expand to get the additional resources on the map. And this time around,
rent villagers! Nah, come on! Why don't you kill that sheep? That's so annoying.
And again, that's also a Nando thing. He keeps his herdables far away from the TC, and it doesn't really micro nerd all the villagers. So this stuff can happen for him. Yeah.
Ghost Rider, by the way, I think Map played Grey all the way through Specialist Cup, but that's been a while. So yeah, not the cleanest of boar lures for Ostrich too here. Rhino running back now.
And yeah, let's have a look at the relic generation, because we do have Burgundians. 1, 2. It's roughly in the middle.
It should be 6 relics on this map.
Oh, true.
Actually,
there's one in the north as well.
Yeah.
But overall, the generation is slightly better for Sonic, I would say. Slightly closer, but I don't think it's a big deal. And let's see if what the melee are gonna do, because the melee on close map. So again, I was talking about the mobility. I don't think the melee have mobility here. So I'm curious to see what the game plan is. Loom already? Are we housed? No.
So the thing is, I have played. I don't think that this Loom is. Oh wait, actually,
no.
Yeah, we don't
he's
have
housed. He's housed.
This is housed. Yeah. So one thing, when I played melee on Arena a lot because I was practicing this, I looked into some melee builds, and the best build, according to pro players, is actually to go Feudal Age very fast.
That's what
pick up your economy upgrades, and then go Castle Age, and you're still in fast castle timing.
Yeah.
And you just have a small Feudal Age boom, and even with melee, people still like to play, or at least the higher elo players still like to play light cav.
For sure,
because it's just that good.
Valid. So. Yeah, it's definitely valid. So
but Nando will not, 100%.
Yeah, no, I mean that's true. Although I did cast some Nando in the TCC2, and I've seen him play scouts, and it was very clean, to be fair. So I would love to see him play cavalry a bit more, because it was very, very clean.
He doesn't do it badly. Yeah, he's just not known for it. That's the thing. Yeah.
Oh, there are some shellfishes as well in the middle. So yeah, again, the middle, a lot of hills and such that you will have to control at some point to get to the extra minerals. However, it's a big middle, so like we can easily have fights in the middle, and I think that's what Rapier had in mind when designing the map. And hopefully we'll get there, because with all the hills and stuff, it could be very interesting micro-wise.
I 100% agree. We now see Burgundians doing Burgundian things. We are picking up Dark Age Horse color, which I like very much.
I hate it. You don't need it so early. You still have a lot of food under the TC. You don't need to.
Yeah, but the thing is, I'd rather do it now than forgetting it before I place my first farms. I think it's okay. What are these villagers doing?
Yeah, exactly. I'm looking at them. I think it's for wood line. Okay.
You might just delete the walls. If you delete those walls, you can take that. Yeah. Honestly, I like that. Like, your opponent will never look for this area anyway, at least not that early.
I do guess that the Ostrich only has one real wood line within his walls, whereas Sonic 3 wood lines actually. Yeah, the wood lines. But Sonic went for the forward wood line, just like the one of those players yesterday, and it tilted me every time. Went for the forward wood lines.
Okay, especially on this map. I mean, there might be the argument that you take the forward wood until you lose it, so you can switch to the back wood. But in this case, I think you're just better off taking the back wood line 100%. Yes.
Yeah, no. There's so look at those wood lines. They're majestic. Like the shape is perfect for lumber camp here. Oh my goodness, this is great. Actually, no, it would be bugged by the goal, but
yeah, it seems like that's not really what the players are focused on. Okay, in general, I would say with the vibes that I'm getting from the players, this map should favor Ostrich by a lot. I don't know what the plan for Malians is, for Malay is here, and I'm curious to see because I know Nando. In every set he plays, he pre-resigns to closed maps, like he's just gonna give them away in his head. So I'm gonna be curious to see what he's gonna try to do.
And I'm super curious about the build from Sonic. I think Sonic doesn't have a build for melee on the closed map, because 24 villages up, it's way too fast. He's not gonna be able.
Yes.
It's too late for a fuel boom.
It's the worst of both sides.
Yeah, it's horrible. I think he's gonna have the. Yeah, he thinks he can click, or maybe with markets. But I don't.
Maybe no. I mean, even if we can click Castle, we are not gonna be able to afford shipping Castle Age. I'm gonna 100%.
Super weird. Yeah, I think Sonic didn't really train this map, and he just went with melee because.
No. This is just more Nando.
Okay, yeah.
He's not a closed map player.
If you've played melee once, like just for practice, you play melee once on such a close map, you know not to do that.
Apparently, no, we won't sell the stone because we're now going to stone.
So I mean,
the plan seems to be a castle.
to be fair,
I don't know.
if I'm Ostrich at the moment, I'm scared. I'm super scared because I
Yeah,
don't
you don't know what's
understand the
coming.
art time. Yeah, you have no idea. Oh, the scouting, by the way. Ah, weird. So Ostrich, the scouting pattern is interesting and important because Ostrich is only seeing 2 relics at the moment. But we are Burgundians, we want as many relics as possible, and there are 6.
Yes.
It's way better for Sonic at the moment. Do we know? Is it always the case that we have 2 far away relics to the sides?
Not always, but it can happen.
Okay. Because like if it always happen, with a bit of preparation, you should know this where those relics are.
I think you always just by default and intuition you always scout the middle first. We are sending the villagers for this is way too early. There's no chance we're going to be able to afford a castle here.
No. This is also
This is a siege
a lot
workshop.
of food.
What's happening?
And look at the eco upgrades. We have 45 seconds of idle TC time already on the closed map.
Okay, Nando, what are you cooking? Like, no, this cannot be for a castle. This cannot be. This has to be siege workshop, forward ranger, whatever. Oh wait, actually, he's using the market. He's trying to, and he's actually getting there. He sold everything. He sold his soul for this castle. Gee.
But what is it gonna do? I mean, we already have the stable. Like a few knights will deal very well against the Karambits.
No, the thing is, this castle does not deny anything.
I mean, not really. A bit of the berries, but who cares? The wood line, but
a bit of the berries and a little bit of
of idle TC time. Okay, no, it's fine. Okay,
I mean, the thing is,
I think we're wasting our scouts though. Oh, this is horrible decision for Ostrich to take this fight. Yeah, this was terrible here. We lost 2
I
scouts,
think all he wants to do is like delay the castle and distract a little bit. And
you have all the time in the world. You can stone wall behind that, or you can just add a TC on the stone as well. That would be fine, and you just make a few knights.
Now the outside lumber camp is OP, yeah, only until the Karambits find it. But I think the Karambits will be busy trying to get into the base.
Or until we have a TC on it. So the monastery might be a thing, or actually a forward castle into monastery could be a thing as well to deny the relics from the Burgundians. I don't think it should work, but maybe Ostrich will try to overreact against this aggression and not go for the relics.
Lorhay says usually this should have a imp follow-up. Yeah, I agree. Usually it should, but not with free farms.
And not on this map. On arena, castle drop into fast imp follow-up is super deadly because you don't have any space. You cannot flee on this map. Well, you have a lot of space. Yeah, you have a lot of space. So sure, you're gonna take this TC, but you can
space is elsewhere, right?
Yeah,
like in arena, you can fall to the back. You can't easily extend to the sides. On this map, you can just run to the sides, but you cannot extend to the back.
It is still scary though. Like you still have to know how to play it against the fast imp. It's always scary, so it can always work. But
here come the Karambits.
In theory, yeah, and I mean they come in and go out because they're not welcomed. Oh. And the knights and some monks as well. So we have a monastery. We're gonna try to get a few relics in, and that would be great for the Burgundians once again. They're gonna get a trickle of gold, of food in addition to gold. Okay, and we actually found quite a bit now. The scout is
we have to be careful because the Karambits do get the armor for free for the melee. So if they can hover around these houses into the gold might be in a little bit of trouble.
Okay, we're gonna snipe one villager. That's still fine for... I mean, remember, behind that, the castle was super expensive for Sonic.
Oh, we don't know the gold is there. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, we don't know the gold is there. It's too much in the back in order for him to know.
Well, it's always tricky. Because if you go there and there are no villagers in this corner, the opponent could actually wall behind you and you're trapped in. And that would be disastrous.
100%.
Yeah.
Okay, by the way, I correct everything, every doubt that I had in game 1. This is 100% Nando, because Nando on closed maps just does random stuff.
Yeah,
I don't know. This isn't a sharp build in any way. This is not a closed map build in any way. This is just some, I'm gonna have my shot, you know. If it doesn't work, we just go next.
Yeah, Ostrich is keeping knights and scouts to protect against the Karambits if needed. It's a bit of micro issue, but the scouts could actually snipe some monks because the melee is trying to get onto monks and rams. We're gonna ram push. Now that is
this is still dangerous, This is.
And we haven't scouted that for Ostrich. So if if Sonic focuses the gate, I think Sonic needs to take out the gate and needs to hide the rams. No, he's gonna show up the ram.
Okay, there's one thing that I would like Ostrich doing, and he's kind of doing it right now. He does go for a couple of more extra stables in the back.
Yeah.
You go for one or two stables in the back, you mass a little bit of nightcaps, and then as soon as you have a little bit of a mass, you jump the monks into siege. That's the way you defend this.
Fully agreed. The stable in the front is gonna...
It's hard to have that patience, though, if you feel pressured like this. Like, it's easy to say this from the outside, but if you're getting pressured like this, it's very hard to spot that.
This is a tense game for Ostrich at the moment. And we have to keep that in mind. So the player might do mistake that they wouldn't usually do. Maybe on the ladder, they would respond better. But just like it's a tournament game and you're getting heavily pressured. And the rams... We didn't have a blacksmith for the seed workshop. But
my god, that's disaster.
But just take the ram with the villagers. Like,
yes, you can fight this off.
But it's a bit of...
This isn't lost, you can still fight this off, yes.
Don't let...
the knight, if the knight gets converted, that might be brutal, and it actually is.
It could run in as well and try to kill villagers on gold. We can still fight this one. Focus on... Oh, now we need micro. Otherwise, this TC might go down. No way, I think it's working.
This looks so rough.
Is the TC not shooting? I'm not seeing any arrow. I think the TC wasn't shooting. No
Why
way.
was the TC not shooting? That's kind of weird. We're going to lose the TC.
That's game changing. I think Sonic is in a better position. Look at the echo.
No. Sonic's been in a better position for the past 2 or 3 minutes. Like this pressure is relentless.
Repairing the TC? No way. That cannot be the way. You cannot garrison. You're taking... This is over.
Yeah, this is over. Yeah.
No.
The economy is in complete shambles. This game is completely over and like it completely fell apart.
Dang, the Mangonel is here, but too late. The Karambits are gonna be able to snipe this one. No TC to defend villages, and a lot of villagers went down. Back to Dark Age economy for Ostrich. 21 villagers. That is awful. And no Rollicking as well.
Economy balance of 20-0-0-0 and the GG is called.
2-0
and this weird approach from Desert Hedgehog has actually
paid off. And the extra TCs as well. That is a very good point for Sonic. You've done a lot of damage. Once you've done damage, you expand your own economy.
That's something Nando also does.
Yeah. Oh, dang.
Okay, but this really... I mean, I'm sorry to whoever Ostrich is, and I'm sure they're really not satisfied with their own gameplay, I'm 100% sure. But I'm still convinced that this is Nando versus a very passive, probably underdog player.
Oh, passive is for sure here. In both games, in both games so far, Ostrich has been playing very...
I mean, Burgundians should be... I mean, I don't know, man. This...
I mean, to be fair, here in this specific matchup, the melee pick was great because it was exactly what Sonic needed to be out on the map and be able to place the castle before the opponent has light cavalry to deny that.
I agree with what Biscuits is saying in chat. This build was very unconventional for melee, but he knew how the follow-up was great. Like, it somehow worked. He got the castle up, and then with the monastery and the siege... The aggression was there, yeah.
The execution was questionable, but then the follow-up, the decision-making overall. The few monks, I don't mind at all. Actually, the few monks were great for the knights, and even maybe collect some relics. And then the rams push, like Karambit rams is when Karambits become scary. Infantry in general.
I mean,
except for
Biscuits
because they're too strong.
And once again, I'm going to reference Biscuits in the chat. He says, is it really meh? Because a meh would be experienced enough to wall behind the forward castle and do the defense else. I don't know how meh plays these days. And maybe he hasn't played a lot. I think he was away a week before this round happened. And also, you just play with nerves in those tournaments, right?
I think nerves was a very big factor in this game for Ostrich, at least. Yeah, I think it really was a big factor here. Okay,
the thing is, one name that might come into mind for me might be Superhero, because he struggles against early aggression too. The main problem is I know that Superhero plays monks on this map. There's no way Superhero goes Burgundians. So I kind of rule out Superhero for Ostrich. And then there's not many players left, I would think, who would play like this.
And I don't think Superhero would add a TC under this pressure. I think Superhero, I think this kind of situation is actually where Superhero can shine, can really shine, is when he has to react on close maps against this kind of very aggressive stuff. And also, reminder that whoever wins in this set, we will see them again in the quarterfinals at least. And well, the gameplay does match so far, I would say. This was game 2, by the way, and also won by Sonic with a crazy game, crazy forward castle drop with a heavy market abuse.
Otter, I'm not sure if we have seen you already. If I had to bet, I would say no. But who knows?
Yeah, we've not really seen. I mean, yesterday we've seen Gujaras, but then the rest didn't really. I don't think the rest did.
The rest, I don't think Otter dies that easily. That's the thing.
Oh yeah, for sure. No, you're right. For sure. Otter would have kept on fighting for way longer, for sure.
Yes, Otter, even if he's behind, he would try to come back with some weird stuff that he got from sudden death and whatnot. So, yeah.
Hey, golden gesture for.
So what are the guesses on these two? Otter, look at the right side. I don't think I'm gonna have to tell you what the guess is for the right player.
Yeah.
For Ostrich, we're not sure. It's a very passive player who doesn't look as sharp, so probably meh for now.
Very defensive, very passive.
Yeah.
I like drawing Rams. It's surprisingly easy, but the result is always great. I mean, I think it does look like... Okay, no, the result is actually shit. Okay, this is my first Ram ever.
My prediction, while you're drawing your beautiful pictures, for the next game, I'm probably Bedouins and right? Probably Georgians versus something. I don't even know. Georgians versus Shu, maybe?
I mean, I don't mind Mayan Bedouins, but I do think Georgians are particularly strong. The fortified churches to control the the expansion, the extra shorefish, and then stuff like that is great. On top of having a great feudal age build to go up faster. Whereas on the other side, well, once again, actually it's again a map about mobility, Bedouins. Usually you can spawn close to the opponent. But then what would we go for here? Ethiopians, question mark? FC Shottles?
Every time you see Ethiopians, you're like, FC Shottles. Every single time.
You knew what you were getting when getting me as a caster.
In terms of mobility, I think Portuguese might be a good play because even though they're not known for it, they can play cavalry pretty well. I think they have decent cavalry archers too. You might correct me on this, but Jew don't really have a lot of mobility. But then again, if this is Nando doesn't give a crap about mobility anyway, so he might just pick whatever.
Gonna go for.
But I think I would think Nando would keep Shu and Britons for the other two maps that he has.
Not Ethiopians.
So I think Forest? Portuguese or Ethiopians.
Not Ethiopians for Boulder Forest.
Maybe. I think he's gonna go Britons on Boulder though.
Oh, I thought the Britain for Desert Void.
He went Britons in his show match versus on Boulder. That's why.
But then you have the 3 balls, so the ship bonus isn't that strong. But I don't think Nando cares about that. And we're in with the Ethiopians indeed in red once again, in grey for the Georgians. Oh, great TC spot for the Georgians. I'm loving this one. Oh, the TC spot is amazing for the Georgians already. Whereas for Sonic...
One thing before people are going to ask, on the new patch, Bedouin does just some weird things. If you look to the left of the map, there's some small squares. I don't know where they come from.
Yeah,
they don't interact with anything. They don't destroy resources. Everything is just fine, but it just has those two, whatever it is.
I mean, it's a slow start, so I'm gonna take the time to say that a lot of players that are actually playing in the FGC at the moment are also playing in the Super Draft auction hosted by the Practice Squad, and we do have the Bedouins on this map, and we've had some very shitty generation. This one is actually alright, but we've had multiple generations of Bedouin in the new patch, as you just said, with with very few minerals, and maybe sometimes entire corners without any mineral. It would be so game changing. But also in this Super Draft auction tournament, we did see Biscuits beat Ghostwriter with an FC Shottles. So guys, stay tuned.
Oh really?
Yeah, he did go for the FC shuttles.
I mean, he did that for you, didn't he?
I think he did. It's still a very strong strategy. Very strong strategy.
Yeah.
Well,
the thing here is the TC for Hedgehog is kind of terrible because there's not really anything close to it. There's no golds, there's no stone.
Yeah.
Like in order to get anything, you have to like if there's one map that Ostrich should be favored on, it's this one, because he doesn't have any resources and he has to walk across half the map in order to get gold or stone. That's terrible.
I do think that in this map, in this matchup, Ostrich has the Civ win, probably, and also like the map win. Again, this map is amazing for us. I don't think I've ever seen like such a map generation for someone on Bedouins before. But even the extra pawns for the shorefish, like he's already expanding to that. Very easy walls to the corners and a lot of minerals, like double stone, double gold, whereas Sonic has to walk miles for the gold and the stone right in the center, super exposed in the middle of everything.
Okay, then there are some gens where some stones and golds are just straight up not spawning. This generation is not one of them. This still has the appropriate amount of resources. So that doesn't really qualify for a resort. It's just unlucky, which you can get on these nomad maps. I'm going to answer, or I'm going to address some questions in the chat from Otter now. Oh, that forward woodline is brutal. Holy
I was zooming on this one. It's terrible to choose to make it here. Here.
And it's Sonic because Javisty doesn't like, or no, he does like hedgehogs, and he was like, yeah, Sonic's a hedgehog, so ask him about it.
And he's super fast. He's super fast. Very speedy player. However, okay, so better civilization and map gen for Ostrich, I would say, but the scouting, boo, very bad. Very bad scouting for Ostrich at the moment, whereas Sonic, great job. Still hasn't found the opponent, but like the opponent is not,
I mean, if you know where your opponent isn't, then you can kind of guess, right? So.
And I think we're gonna have the confirmation now. If we're paying attention at this, yeah, I think the ship just got converted to the opponent, and Sonic should have noticed that. Yeah. But yeah, no exploration, not trying to find where the opponent is. And on this map, like, it's key to know where the opponent is, because it could really be right beside you. And against Ethiopians, actually, like a feudal play by Ethiopians, or even a very fast castle, they do get the extra 100 food and gold, which can help them get crazy uptimes to castle age. You could get, I don't know, castle drop on the face, or just pikes.
That might be good, actually. That might be good. But
here, it's too far away.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the third very good thing going on for the Georgians here.
And everything's too far away, so we have to come up with something. Yeah, I think we have to go really aggressive, because this map's just terrible.
I still think you have to go for FC. Like, if you cannot do damage very fast in feudal age, and with this distance, usually you cannot really, especially against Georgians. And 16 villagers up. Well, that could be okay. That could be a way to finish the game early. But up that fast, I think could also be a way to throw. It's gonna be hard to afford everything, and you could delay yourself quite a bit. It's harsh on the economy, even on those shorefish maps.
Very harsh on the economy. That is very, very bold by him.
Nice point here.
Or maybe this is practiced. Maybe this is practiced. So it's his home map after all. So
yeah.
Maybe he has something in mind.
We're gonna have the food for the TC and the scout. Maybe a bit of idle TCM. Nothing drastic against the shorefish are just great for this kind of stuff. But still, like, I still think you can go up with 17, 18 villager, and it's like the timing is still more than fine. I guess you still don't know where the opponent is. It could be scouts just for the scouting and to be safe. That could work as well.
Maybe. I mean, and the only thing I would expect with this uptime is scouts. Like, that's the only thing that's the only conclusion that seems logical here.
I think we just found the barracks from the opponent. Okay, we just confirm where the opponent is.
Yeah.
I think that
there's
very
a stable.
Important. Mule cart, very efficient as well. The shorefish is still very efficient. I love how we are taking the shorefish under the mill, so like the exposed shorefish before taking the shorefish under the TC. Long term, it's better to preserve the shorefish under the TC.
Yeah, but this
protected.
This is stuff that tells me that he has a plan for this map, and he has played it before. He's definitely familiar with it. That's at least
like
great, great to see. Yeah.
Even on such a shorefish map and with Georgians, 16 villagers up with like 2 seconds of idle TC time is very solid. So yeah, I do agree. I think it's an experienced Bedouin player.
Yes. We are going for the gold to the left. Even with mobility of the scouts, I think that gold is going to be hard to find.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
So I do understand why we would try to go for this one.
That's what
the score is kind of.
That's what you have to do.
Yes, exactly. This is just smart play. The score is kind of a lot in favor of Hedgehog, but that's only the scouting. That's only the scouting.
The vision.
That's crazy, actually. Yeah.
Small walls, great stuff by Sonic here. The small walls on the lines. Second wood lines, classic Nendo.
If Georgians go up that fast, I think you have to expect the scouts. There's no way you don't expect it,
Yeah, the scouts are moving forward now. We actually waited for the third scout, which is interesting.
I think that's okay, actually. Oh, that's gonna be close for the wood line. It's gonna be very close.
And we didn't see that. Actually, Ethiopians, they do also have the busted outpost, costing no stone and extra vision. Oh, no! Oh, we just missed the wood line. And we're gonna run... Okay, no.
Pierce out?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
No hole here, but kind of...
Oh, the golds also walled in. Very smart and precautious play from Hedgehog here.
Taking no risk.
On the other hand, if we somehow manage to transition to range units to combine with the scouts, those gold villagers are in massive trouble.
Yeah.
Same goes for the wood line.
I mean, Ostrich needs to scout that. The question is, will Ostrich think about scouting very far away from the opponent's base, because they will realize that, well, I'm not seeing anyone on gold, so he has to be somewhere.
Yeah, he's looking for where the gold is for Hedgehog, and he's confused because there is no gold.
I mean, he's seeing so little. One good point though, the scouts, I mean, it looks like they haven't found value yet. However, they did push away the villas that were on the shorefish. And
the direction the spearman just came from Hedgehog might tell him where he might find the gold.
That might be too high level. I mean, I know it's Xardas, the great player talking, but it's maybe too high level. Well, and very good snipe on the spear. Are we taking down the palisades? Just standing ground. Supervising?
That's a stand ground play, yeah.
That was just
that
threatening.
Comment you just made me like, wait, am I getting roasted here? Or?
No, it was just like that. Don't worry. But yeah, so I'm not seeing any... I mean, again, Ostrich floating a bit of food, just like in the first game. In Feudal Age, really isn't the best age for Ostrich, I would say. We're gonna lose the villager to the boar? Yes? No? I don't think it's coming home. Yeah. This is so shitty to try and lure in the boar in those times.
Yeah, through that terrain, and the boar just decides to turn around. There's a second range, classic Nando style.
Yeah. Guess what?
Do we go for fletching? Do we try to go forward with double range archers here?
Maybe. 7-9 on food. Farms already on the shorefish map.
And the thing is, the way Ostrich's base is set up, that's going to be so hard to push.
On skirms. I think Ostrich could... I mean, at this point, Ostrich, I think, could have gone for Castle Age. Like, with this economy, like, Ostrich is gonna be able to click up in anytime soon.
Yeah, the thing is, if you see... Wait, do we actually see the ranges? Or maybe we see one range?
We saw one range.
Oh, that's huge.
And the gold. And I mean... Maybe maybe Ostrich knows that he's playing against Nendo at this point, right?
I mean, he probably knows, right? And also, the range was up for long enough to anticipate that there might be archers coming your way, so I don't think the range is... I think the range is actually a good play. Rushing up these walls is pretty good play too.
We were no loom gaming. It's a good thing to remember about that, actually. Very good stuff.
Yeah.
We do have double B-tax on both sides. That's important as well. Something to note is that if the Ethiopians manage to make it to Castle Age, they will get the pikeman upgrade for free. And we already have like 5 spearmen on the field. That's quite a bit of value.
That's good, yeah.
Especially if you start going forward, pike siege push, that could be scary. Even for Georgians with the churches and all, it's still dangerous. Well, the scouts. But I'm loving the gameplay.
And the archers are arriving, but we have skirms in position. These skirms don't have fletching, but the thing is we are fully walled. Maybe not to the left side, but it's gonna take a long time to circle around. And actually, you have to be careful about walking in there.
Yeah. Careful of demos, because soon we're gonna have pawns that could fit in some docks.
Oh, we have to be careful.
Yeah, first archer going down. Actually, first blood of the game, I think. No, 3?
there is sledging coming in, so I expect the lead skirm to be the choice of play here.
Yeah, just play safe.
Apparently, not something Georgians are necessarily known for, but why not if you just try to survive?
Against Ethiopians, it's kind of the easy bet, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Even on this map. And I think
yeah, if your opponent's
Ethiopians,
Ethiopians is one of those civs that have heavy power spikes, but if you can survive them, like, you're kind of good. So
second stable, it's gonna be Knight probably. I don't.
Knight skirm.
I don't.
I wouldn't mind Knight skirm.
Oh, with skirms, yeah, I guess. But I think just straight up boom and some skirmishes to defense, and you have the scouts for the vision to see if.
And you have churches, by the way, so the churches also help.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why you have to go for the greedy boom. I think we have a great setup, and Sonic is stuck in feudal age.
Yeah. Oh, the stable.
And we might kill the first villager, but like those are fully upgraded. It's Ethiopian archers, sure, but it's fully upgraded skins as well. Bloodlines.
Yeah, and Hedgehog now realizes that his opponent is up to Castle Age, and his feudal age archer mass has amounted to short to nothing. That's not the greatest position to be in.
Yeah, a lot of investment into not value. I mean, yeah, the KD is bad. The Eco KD.
Yeah, the knight with armor versus feudal age archers. The skirms have the first armor too. This is looking rough.
Look at the Eco KD. Ostrich lost one villain that wasn't killed by Nendo. So to boar.
Wait,
what? Yeah, the boar isn't here anymore. We lost a villager to the boar.
Yes.
Let's go.
And neither is the will. He gave his life for food to feed his family. And Ethiopians, they don't want to be behind to Castle Age by that much. They want to be the aggressor usually in this matchup,
and the base is fully open. The opponent knows where the gold is, and those spears are not gonna last a long time against these skirmishes. Even this wood line has to be evacuated. Some outposts, some Ethiopian outposts could be great.
Yeah, but I don't think if this is Nando that he picks Ethiopians for the outposts.
No.
I don't think he will.
No,
also, there's one aspect on Nando's player card. Maybe is it on his player card? We might have to look at this after the game. Which is he has horrible building placements or base layouts. If I look at this base, yes, this looks horrible.
I mean, the forward wood line is the the most shocking one to me. And already in the previous game, actually, the forward wood line. Oh, the scouts though, they are being taken one by one.
I mean, the scouts, I don't think he cares a lot about these. We have those pikemen, soon to be pikemen to the left side. I think
3 TCs. Not on shortfish though.
This game in theory should be already over.
Raiding the farms because we need farms because we don't have enough shortfish. Yeah, the economy is not working very well. We are reaching Castle Age though, and we still have 16 archers. If we manage to go forward and get something going, we're still very far behind. But I don't know, there's still a slim chance to win.
Yeah, the thing is, we have a 3 to 4 minute time window to kill with those crossbows. If we don't do that, we're just dead economically.
And 80 skirmishes just came in. We're only missing the last armor on the skirmishes now. And that is harsh.
And Nando is going for the university again.
Siege University.
Siege University, the trademark Nando play.
Nando 100%. I mean, I was at 99%, but I think I'm nearing 100%.
Yeah, it looks very suspicious. I think the bigger question mark is Ostrich for me still.
Yeah. Ballistics, let's go. No churches though for Ostrich. No churches to boost the economy, and again, no extra.
We are taking the fight against the skirms. The skirms only with 1 armor and not in great mass. We are losing the skirm mass. That's not great.
Yeah. Again, if we would only remember about the churches, we're adding a siege workshop, but like the churches, it's so broken, especially for Georgians.
There's one thing I want to touch on. We have to kill our opponent, but the siege workshop is in the back.
Yeah.
That's not the I mean, we didn't really have map control to put it somewhere else. I get that, but the siege workshop...
Oh no, the pikemen are clearing the knights? No, 2 knights still up. The gold will be in danger. Actually, the only gold workers for Sonic, so...
These knights don't really... Combined, they have like 2 HP or something. So I think even the villagers could kill them. Oh, Magno, careful.
Yeah. Let's see if we're seeing the same micro as in game 1. And it looks like that.
Oh, nice. Going for the repair wheel first,
yeah.
dodging the mangonel shots.
I don't think we've lost the crossbowman at this point.
Oh, no, we didn't. This is great micro from Sonic. 2 crossbows finally go down. But for a villager and 2 mangonels, that's... no, 1 mangonel.
And we have ballistics, so we can pick off more villages. Yeah, but the mangonels are gonna keep coming out.
Yes. I mean, this still looks like Hedgehog might have some openings here in order to pressure. Nice reaction though with Ostrich, with the Siege Workshop and the stone walls. What is that TC?
And we're getting blessed by a Biscuits TC. This is almost ideal.
Like I said,
it's one tile too close to the goal. Just one tile away towards the north would be even perfect. That's
here's the thing. Okay, it's very hard to actually think that way, but I think in Sonic's position you can't go free TC now. No, you have to go forward and try to kill.
We're getting in the gold.
Do we realize? No, we don't. Okay, that's a great find. Yeah. That's very good for Ostrich.
We realized first, but then the Ostrich realized as well and switched the target from the mining camp to the palisade, and then Sonic didn't realize, forgot. And the pikeman is gonna get picked off cheaply. Okay,
but the thing is, this isn't as bad because now we have a forward TC with the gold. In terms of positions, Ostrich still has to somehow be able to extend through that corner that he's in.
Yeah.
And he's doing so with a castle to the left, which I don't mind too much.
Still no castle.
The crossbows.
Classic.
Yeah. Late horse color, by the way, that's on Nando's player card. And he does it after all the farms complete. Oh my god, that's so ugly. Oh. Yeah, no.
Classic. Yeah, 163. I think it's what, 250 after horse color? Something like that. Yeah, it's 250.
Okay, the crossbow is trying to find some belt, barely able to reach those farms, sniping a bunch of villagers, not too bad.
Very good reinforcement of the walls with houses from Ostrich.
That's very good, yeah.
Yeah, that's very good recognition.
Yeah, but the thing is, he has to kill 30 more villagers in order to make this worth it.
Even more because
yeah, scorpions are on the way, churches are up, castle to the left.
Oh, yeah,
I don't see for Hedgehog to win this now.
Yeah, Ostrich is just gonna take this game to the late game, I think, and it should be the first game of Ostrich in this set, so pretty hype. The church is perfect.
Yeah. Wait, did the scorpions? I know the scorpions are just way too slow to rise to the occasion.
Especially against bumping so much as well. Pathing is fixed, but not that much.
Yeah. Nah, Monk trying to go for some relics. Scorpions are nice. The mangonel will deal with the ram. The scorpion will push the archers away. Yeah, we are expanding to the left slowly. So looks pretty good.
This is actually, I mean, surprisingly, again, we have Sonic on the offensive with the crossbowman and siege against Ostrich playing defensively. However, this time around, this is a great defense for Ostrich, and it was a way better setup early on.
It is a great defense for Ostrich. That's also due to his map familiarity, I think.
For sure. The build, everything was great for Ostrich in this game.
Yes, the one thing I want to keep pushing on is I think the 3TC made Hedgehog's push way too slow.
Yeah, for sure.
I think you just go if you're that late behind the castle age versus an economy stuff like Georgians, you go 1 TC and you try to punish them. If you can't try to catch up in economy, that's not going to work.
Except if you think you have the way better late game and that.
But do you?
No, I don't think. I mean, not way better, not better enough to justify being going that greedy. But maybe.
I mean, we do have 4 rams. This is heavy pressure now, but it's a little bit too late. It's 35 minutes into the game already.
No, for sure. And again, the defense from Ostrich on point. Mangonels, Scorpions. What do you need?
Oh, that's so sad. One Mangonel is going to push back 4 rams.
Oh, and the knight, the random knight. What was it doing there? It's gonna snipe the Mangonel.
No, the archers are there. The archers are there. That was close, actually.
Damn, but now the Mangonel is weak, so... Well, it's still 1 for 1, okay. Poor knight. An additional TC on the gold for Ostrich. And Imperial Age finally, and 10 barding armor. I think Ostrich is gonna try to just raid the opponent to death, which obviously could work. But I mean, the economy is quite tight still for Sonic, and we still have pikemen. I don't know, maybe we could hold that. The raiding part. Let's see if we follow
okay, we do have Imperial Age for Ostrich, yes, and we are transitioning to cavalry now, very natural for Georgians. They want to play around the cavalry eventually. Oh, now we have Bowsaw in 37 minutes. That's something.
And Heavy Plow. Let's go.
And Heavy Plow behind this. So both players seem to be ready to take this to the late game. But in the position we are in, we are 30 villagers and an entire Imperial Age behind. So I don't think that's going to help.
Look at what... Wait. I think Ostrich could still throw the game if you start wasting everything into raids and Sonic reacts very well and defends the raidings properly, and then we don't have the good transition. Maybe
okay, apparently the play we are going for is either hand cannons or cavalry archers. That is a little weird.
Why would you go? I mean, I think he wants to go for Monaspa hand cannoneers, which can be very strong. The Monaspa, but no, it's not strong because the Monaspa they have to, but they are lacking HP to tank the archers, so they are not that great against archers. And the hand cannoneers, I mean, the archers are gonna be great against what Ostrich needs, and especially only one castle at the moment. So going.
The problem is without a forward castle, I don't see how Hedgehog has enough pressure to. I mean, yeah, you're going to have it messy. You're going you're going to cause a lot of damage, but not enough. Like it's fine if you give that area up for now.
But look at that! Look at the military! Look at the push! Sonic is pushing in. Has had the worst economy for the whole game, but he's pushing in with more military on the field. Again, I think.
Don't tell me we died to this now. There's no way. Come on.
We just lost the Rams though. No, I think
the Rams are dead.
Yeah, the Rams were important.
Yeah, it has to be fine. Like everything else would surprise me by a lot.
Actually, I think the Mangonel from Sonic did friendly kill the Rams.
Yeah, I think these Monaspa can kill all the crossbows. By the way, if we jump now. I think that's enough. That's 12 Monaspa with double armor.
They only have like 90 HP after blue lines. It's super weak.
It's equal numbers, and Monaspa have +2 armor. And that's easily like you can kill all the army.
No, yeah, they can. Not Thumbring either. Yeah, they can. Yeah, they can. And especially like those crossbows, pretty weak.
Can we just jump, please?
No,
can we please just kill this army?
No, the villagers.
What is happening? Just kill the army!
Look at the economy! Look at the economy!
We have 20 Monaspa! Can we please jump already?
Oh, you know what? If Sonic had pulled back and preserved this army, and then reached Imperial Age not so far later with a similar economy, it could have still been a close game. Now that the army got cleaned, I think it's still
we're transitioning to pikemen. Like we are floating 2,000 wood, and we are reaching Imperial Age eventually. We are transitioning to halberdiers. We are picking up the economy upgrades. Somehow Hedgehog is still in this.
Yeah, the passiveness of Ostrich is kind of crazy here. I'm super confused. And also we're entering a phase where the lack of the final armor on the skirmishes could prove problematic, because against like a mass of Ethiopian arbalesters, do you go for Sijonagers, heavy scorpions?
I think that's not affordable with this economy as of now. I think what you're trying to reach is help ARP bombard cannons, or maybe just help bombard cannons for now. I think that's the first step, but it's going to be hard in any case. The Monaspa are in the numbers, and the Monaspa are now doing Monaspa things. Yeah, 100%.
Elite would be very important. But I don't know how expensive it is. I cannot see it.
Yeah, and this is rough. We don't have enough.
Pikemen on 4 barracks. I mean, no, 5 barracks. The production is here. 8 even. Okay.
Yeah.
The TC is going down, and that was actually quite a bit of economy. Farms, gold actually. Wait. No gold access anymore for Sonic.
Yeah, now the map is just brutal to play for.
Yeah.
Demon Aspa with the mobility can kill like 10 villagers in the farm. We are wisely deciding to pull them back. There was a hole between the houses. We can snipe this TC easily. Monaspa can easily do this. You just ignore the pikes at this point and just one-shot them.
And they're starting to be in great numbers. And remember, guys, the more numbers of Monaspas you have, the stronger they become with extra attack. Yeah, attack.
Yeah, I mean, spikes are good, and we do have a decent number at this point, but they will still fall to the Monaspa.
Yeah, and we're just sniping the TCs are not... Yes, no? Yeah, but just raiding. The raidings alone are brutal. Look at the resources for Sonic. Still floating a lot of wood, but again, no gold. The wood is becoming hard to come by, and the villagers, they are not getting replenished.
By the way, we're not going for hand cannoneers. We are going for skirmishers for now, which I don't mind too much. I don't think that's too bad of a choice. Ostrich, this feels like the killing blow. He's just throwing his Monaspa against Vills, just trying to disrupt the economy. And
behind that, the economy is great. It's 57 on food. 130 villages, all the economic eco upgrades, some churches in the eco as well to boost it for Georgians.
Yeah, this is over now. I don't think there's much to say.
And we have 4 traps, and I think we're gonna trap down this castle at the front. Yeah. Oh, is it gold behind? No, it was stone behind.
I mean, he almost gave his opponent too much time, but now he's playing it right. Now he's taking control of the map, he's raiding, he's doing the right steps now.
These are barren lands. Those lands were...
Okay, that's so Nando. Even the GG well played with the exclamation mark.
The exclamation mark. Sonic doesn't even have stone to rebuild TC. He actually had stone here behind the castle.
But we do have a win for both players this time. For the first time.
Third set of the tournament so far, and the first win for both players. Like first time we have both players coming on.
Yeah, it's not a 3-0. That's something.
Yeah, yeah, it's my turn this time. It was going pretty smoothly so far, but alright, both players going to look out for the shippies and then probably gonna try to lure in some deals, although they're quite far away, at least for Sonic. Oh wait, Sonic is Nando, and Nando doesn't push in deals, right? Wait, but
he rarely does. Like I don't see him do that very often. No.
Look at the deals for Ostrich. They're hidden behind the rocks so far away. Oh, that's awful.
You can still make work.
Yeah, you can
still work with this.
Oh, I don't know.
But these boulders kind of provide a very natural wall for your gold.
That is
so
true.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, the gold actually feels pretty cozy.
That gold spot is like that feels custom made, honestly.
Okay, guys, again, important point. I think those wood lines, it's 150 wood instead of the classic 100 wood per tree. So they're actually better than they're looking like. There are small holes in them, but overall they're slightly more efficient long term.
So one important thing, this looks like Black Forest, but it's actually not. So this is not pre-explored. Like you still play this with the normal Fog of War. And the choke point in the middle is much bigger, and it consists of cracked terrain. So it's not as easy to just straight up wall that spot. Like that's something that takes a little bit of effort.
There are only one lion. Interesting. No.
And also, a lot of players like to sneak on this map because of said choke point. And Zara's opinion on Superhero as Ostrich. I was thinking about it, but I don't. The thing is, on Shattered Plains, Superhero would 100% clown and not play Burgundians.
No!
That is the one reason. That's a terrible word. Yeah.
For Ostrich. But send all of your villagers, and maybe you can take it in one trip.
Yeah, you should take it.
But I don't think it's enough villagers to take this one in one trip. Oh, you still take it for sure.
Some scout shenanigans happening, by the way, because we were trying to attack the villager.
Oh, that's why we were distracted.
Oh no!
Yeah,
it has to be so tilting.
Oh, this is awful already. I mean, the efficiency. We're gonna have to be on farms earlier. That's what it means. And by the way, in yesterday's game, we did see a forward with the walling behind, but this time around, I mean, no forward. Oh, some farm terrain under that tree. Why not? We're not.
Ostrich is finding a lot of good hits on that scout. Actually, that doesn't look so great. We have to turn around even.
And actually, if you kill the opponent scout, then you can lure in the deers, and the opponent cannot. So that's actually a great boost, on top of the extra vision.
Okay, what's this villager doing on the wood line? I know the scout harassed the villager, but look at this great villager on the wood line. That's ridiculous.
I think...
The scout tried to lame. But this...
It's not walled. I think the villager has a path to the lumber camp, right?
I think there's a tree stem in front of the villager.
Oh, a stump. Oh, maybe. Dang.
Yeah,
but
I think there's a small little tree stem in front of it.
But I think Ostrich actually, just like me, didn't see that one and thought that the villager would still have access to the lumber camp.
Oh, the villager's just barely pulling away, and that villager's idle for the rest of feudal age. That's terrible. Oh, that hurts so much.
No, okay, we finally.
That is not a great start. Oh no, he freed him now. Okay, that's great.
Yeah, he just freed them. We're still working on the long distance rhino. That's not great. And look at the resources collected difference. I mean, there's a lot of food.
I mean, that's Britain's. That's Britain's, and the fact that this villager wasn't working, and the warlord was terrible, and yeah.
I mean, this is crazy difference though in Dark Age, but at least it looks like they're gonna have similar time. Are we gonna idle? We're idling.
No, there's one thing I'm going to say. Superhero does not have great Dark Ages. That is one argument that might actually makes me think that maybe this might be Hero. Superhero
in HICC had 0 seconds of idle TC time every time.
And yeah, and the thing is
that. And again in this game.
I'm gonna share a little bit of insight. Okay. So first of all, his internet has gotten much worse. And yes, that's a possibility I didn't know existed. Secondly, I played a bunch of practice games against Superhero for TCC, and in every single game, when he surrendered, he was like, yeah, my Dark Age was terrible. I killed a boar. I lost a Vil. This and that went wrong. In every single Dark Age. So there's that. Make of this whatever you want. That's a great dungeon, though. It protects the gold and the woodland at the same time.
This one is nice. Yeah. And even if we lose access to this forward gold, which could happen, right? Nendo is probably gonna open archers, so like could still deny the gold, but then we will always have the back gold to fall back to, so that's more than fine. And we're gonna do on our own walls. A bit late though.
It is a defensive Sicilian approach, and that's something that I haven't seen in a long time.
Oh yeah, I mean, I destroyed Harit with my defense. No, it was actually my aggressive Sicilian shoot. In the third
this is
of
too.
No,
this is too defensive, I think, to be superhero.
No. Sicilians are. I don't think superhero would go for Sicilians.
No, I think Meh is the most passive player in the tournament, and he's the one guy that might play Sicilians for the economy, as we do see both economy upgrades coming in.
I mean, for Sicilians, if you go for Sicilians, you go for Hoskolar, right?
Yes. I mean, you have to, otherwise you're not using your civilization. I mean, I do think with the forward sergeant dungeon stuff, you don't necessarily have to go for Hoskolar, but... Yeah, we still have to be careful because this isn't fully walled and there will be archers on the way soon. Fast blacksmith, of course.
Wait, though, this is a variation. It's one range blacksmith before the second range, but maybe it's because it's a Britain range, so it's working faster, and the economy is a bit rough actually for Sonic.
The thing is, we do anticipate this with a very backward range, so we do have a dungeon and skirms. I like the chances of Ostrich actually holding on against this Britain play.
Of course. And again, they will get access to siege rams against Britons. Like, it's the known Briton killer. They're fully upgraded. Oh, no, they are lacking the last armor on the skirms.
The walls are going up just in time, but this is a great fletching timing again. And this might be...
What is it gonna do? You will need a follow-up if you want to go through those walls, right? Especially with
one villager... He will break there, because I think Britons with early fletching will break through those walls fairly easily.
No way. You just bring...
Of course.
Bring the
just hit the walls now.
Just... The archers are shit at taking down the walls. Just bring the scums though, Ostrich. Oh, yeah, Ostrich is gonna deny my point. I'm so mad.
I pointed out that Meh plays... I've seen Meh play Grey a lot, so that's also an indicator for me. It's cracked terrain. That's what I'm saying. Like, you should be able to break there.
We should have had the skirmishes here. No, it's still going down so slowly.
I don't mind against Britons. I don't mind massing the skirms first and let the walls buy time. You don't have fletching yet, so
you can just dance.
Maybe he's just playing it very safe. I don't mind this, honestly.
I hate it.
I mean, you might hate it, but massing the skirms first to not take any risks, waiting for fletching and then engaging. Why not? I don't see a problem with this. Also, if you play like this, you don't show the skirms, right? Like,
oh yeah, the Briton player will be very surprised by the scums.
There might be sergeants or donjons somewhere. He doesn't. You don't know that. Like it's Sicilians after all.
It's true that Nendo could have been a bit scared of having a forward dungeon. Actually, a sneaky dungeon could be a thing on this map. I would love to see that. We did lose. Okay.
Now we didn't see the skirms, and now we learned the hard way because we are taking the bad fight. We are losing the archers because we didn't see the skirms before, and that's exactly what I was trying to go for.
And imagine if Nendo actually doesn't just go for always the same build and adds a stable behind that, then you're cooked. Instead of the second
Are you?
He should have gone for a stable. Like if you're going for archers. Well, yeah. Imagine two scouts in addition to those archers.
I mean, you just go back to your dungeon, go for one or two spears, and you're fine.
You're not cooked, but you're giving value to the aggression. Whereas here, with the walls and skirmishers behind it, you just keep you could have kept the opponent away, and then this investment from Nendo useless. We're kind of over.
I'm not sure why Nando was so set on fighting this.
Yeah.
Do you really need town watch?
Yeah, the vision is a bit. We might be. No, you're not scared of a forward. You've seen the.
Nah.
Yeah,
maybe he's scared of some sort of sneak that he didn't catch.
Or maybe he was
for the whole,
housed. We're only on 50 for 44. Yeah.
Oh, that's a possibility for sure. Yeah, 100%.
No, we lost the skirmisher. I didn't see that.
I mean, we now have to see. I mean, he's doing the classic Britain thing. We are going for market, castle age, crossbow timing. I mean, honestly, this is going to look like every Nando game ever. We are going for castle age, siege, university, and we're going to try to push. That's what's going to happen. Surprise.
Actually, I think the very bad Dark Age from Ostrich is actually playing a big role here. We are quite far behind in the castle age timing, even though I think we invested like the same amount or even less in army. We should have had a competitive time, but because we lost so much food under the TC, we had to make farms faster against the Britons faster collected herdables. And the timing is gonna be again. We're gonna see Insta University, Insta Siege Workshop. It could be tough. For the woodlands, actually.
Otter, maybe he didn't think about his color, and also, if you pick your own color, it's way too obvious. So it's the perfect bait.
Yeah. Yeah, the color.
No one's going to expect you to do it.
The color doesn't mean anything in this game. Yeah. Are we going for stone walls?
Stone walls, I like that.
Yeah, I think it's the right play. Might come in. I think it will be too late. Only one villager.
It's still on cracked terrain though. Like it's not that.
It will buy you the time you need. And it's true that with
it's all about buying time. That's all this is.
Yeah. With two villagers, I think it will be on. Will it? No, the villagers need to keep rolling in the south. Okay, we're doing that.
Yes,
and there's one tile,
is much more efficient.
One tile missing in the north. Hopefully,
Oracle of all people is throwing the question: What is the plan with Sicilians?
Boom.
I mean, probably
boom into Rams First Crusade.
Yeah, I think so. Like you just wall and boom and go First Crusade eventually.
No, actually, the real play is boom again.
Oh, like, we're throwing away all these skirms. We are throwing them away just for the walls to get up. Oh my god.
I think it's fine. Yeah. I think it's fine.
We need to sacrifice the skirms for the walls to
go up. Another layer. I mean, no, it's just
the thing is,
right?
With the skirms gone, if you now go for one ram, you just bust through, right? Like one ram and you're through.
But actually, I did call the Insta University and Siege Workshop, but it's actually Insta double TC, so we're going for the booming game.
It's Britons, they can do it. That's
sure, but when you have invested a lot into those crossbows, you had a timing and you're not really using it. I mean, you're gonna.
Oh yeah. No. I'm with you. Once I see those stone walls, I go for one ram and I bust through. That's what I would do. But yeah.
Yeah, I think you need to invest now. Okay, extra TC as well for Ostrich, very far away. I think I like it actually because the wood lines. We have one good back wood line, but otherwise, if the archers get in eventually. It could have been a problem, but with this TC, it's great.
Ostrich is so scared of these crossbows and what's coming that he's just like investing so much in defense, but nothing's coming actually. Yeah. This is hurting him a lot in this case because there is no pressure for now.
Guys, I think we're getting into late game, and again, you boom with CCNs, and you get into Hauberk Cavaliers. And then when the opponent is switching to Halberdiers, early on you can still fight with the Cavaliers because they're great with the damage resistance even more. It's the new patch, right?
Why are we talking about a late game on this map? I don't get it.
But look at that! They're already on 26.
I know what we're looking at, but that's just not what I expected.
There's a whole the second layer of stone wall between the second layer in the north at the top of the second layer of stone wall. There's a hole.
Oh, that's true. Oh, that could be massive because the wall or the cracked terrain is actually helping a lot here, by the way.
Yeah. And actually, Nendo could have gone for. There was one tile of walls that was still unbuilt, like not finished. But I don't think.
But Nando has to spot it because if Nando thinks it's walled, then it is walled, right? Like if it
it depends if Nendo goes right click.
He has to spot this. This is not easy to spot, like visually.
Oh, it's because of the hill. Oh, damn, that's...
The university is not getting... Oh, no, now it's getting built. Okay. There was just
Monastery, university... the relics. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, and one in the middle. Okay, makes sense. So we're gonna get the 2 relics as well, which is pretty nice. We're on stone. Oh, finally, Nendo on stone at a good timing. Let's go. We could get a forward stone into faster Imperial Age. That could be
that's kind of normal though, like, right? If you have 3 TCs up, the next thing you do is you go to stone.
Yeah, but it's Nendo, right? I love the TC on stone. That will it's very well protected very well placed to protect from the crossbows. And also like the shorefish. I love that, taking the shorefish.
Okay, one thing that Nando struggles with when he plays Britons, when I watch him on stream, is he goes for a forward castle and then he goes crossbows or longbowmen only. Then his traps get sniped repeatedly from cavalry and
especially against Hauberk cavalry. Yeah. It's not that expensive. It's pretty expensive.
So I would expect, if this is Nando, there's big potential for him to struggle against cavalry here because Nando is just...
Yeah.
He could bust in so easily here. He just doesn't know.
Yeah. It's walled. It's walled. And we're gonna have a castle. Oh, this is great because I think Nando wanted to break in and then get a forward castle, for instance, on this gold. But Ostrich is gonna get it right now and super fast with the Sicilians. So the defense will be good for Ostrich. Long term, we might lose the castle because Sonic should be up faster to Imperial Age. Although, I mean. Should still be up faster. However,
I am convinced if we instead of 3 TC, if we just go ram through the middle, we just immediately win. Yeah.
We're starting to throw quite a bit of gold as well. I mean, we haven't produced crossbowmen in quite a bit.
And Ostrich is about to click in, by the way.
This is way too early though. He needs to add 2 extra TCs, not only to finish the boom, but also for the first crusade because we want
crusade,
to
Maybe crusade isn't the plan though. Maybe we just want to boom into cav.
First crusade. I mean, sometimes you want to open with sergeant, sometimes with cavalier. Here it's cavalier into Hauberk cavalier.
His economy isn't too bad. 70 villagers on 3 TC. That's
no, but it's too early.
Not bad.
It's too early. Except if he's. But I mean, I would understand that if he had fully upgraded. It's way too early for a cavalier switch. You're starting from so far away. You don't have the economy yet to keep on booming, like to keep up with the opponent's boom while going for cavaliers. Yeah, we needed 2 additional TCs, I think, to finish the boom. This is a classic too fast of an imp for a cavalier player. Nice farm set.
Still, I mean, okay, the Briton player picks up handcart now. He's also clicked to Imperial Age. Yeah. So we are actually, I can't believe I'm saying this, we are transitioning into an Imperial Age standoff through the middle. So this has actually become Black Forest. Can you believe it?
Called it. Orico, I mean, CC and Cav can be fine if Britons are still castle. CC and Cav with Hauberk are better than Paladins against Harbalistas.
Yeah, and like I said, Nando has in the past struggled to find Imperial Age compositions that work for him, even with the Britons, especially with the Britons. So, I mean, the one thing I'm going to expect is we're going to see help, we're going to see traps with Warwolf. One thing I'm going to call out now, if this is Nando, we're going to research Warwolf for 0 traps. I've seen him do it so often, it's crazy.
The stone walls are both... I think we're going into a game... I mean, it's very early to call it, but I'm hoping we're getting to a decider game, right?
The problem is, yeah, the anti-bonus damage for Sicilians has also been buffed, so the helps won't do as well too.
Yeah, 40%.
Yeah. And I think, yeah, the cavalry of Sicilians are ready to take over this game, which is kind of weird to say if the game has such a big choke point, right? Like that's kind of a weird thing to say, but I still think the Cav can dominate here.
Yeah. Okay, we're already preparing the hard transition though.
Yep.
So I don't think what you just spoke about is gonna happen. But like eco-wise, it's the same.
Which point exactly?
The no halberdiers play from Nendo.
No, he does it, but then he struggles to keep the production up. That's what I mean, and it's often on just like crossbow and nothing against a bunch of cavalry, and that's.
I hope we won't forget about forging for the knights.
And there's the longbowman. Of course.
No, he has the two treads behind that. It's fine. Your men at some point would be nice, but I don't think it's... And the cavalries are extra good against Britons because the Britons arbalesters are very good in some situations, but actually against like cavalier, they're not that great. They are missing thumb ring, which is big against cavalry. I think it's looking very good for Ostrich. Only 5 stables though. Still no conscription. I would love to see. Conscription is a very important technology.
To me, this still feels like the calm before the storm. Like both players are just chilling behind the walls for now. There will be one big clash in the middle, and I think all of this is going to lead to one big fight in the middle. And either the fight ends immediately, or the game resets, and it's going to be a drawn-out grind game for like 2 hours.
But I think the first scenario is gonna happen, and hopefully, if we're not forgetting about First Crusade, fingers crossed. Usually, in this kind of scenario, the first player to 200 population wins, and First Crusade is great for that. We still only have 4 TCs. Hopefully, a 5th one is gonna pop out at some point. Conscription is coming in.
2-man star coming in. We are preparing for the slow. We are preparing for the slow push of the Britons.
But the army should be in production already. That's what I was talking about though. The Imperial Age was way too fast for cavalry transition. So like we cannot afford anything. Putting the Veals out on the field with the extra TCs
Look at this outpost.
Would have been better.
That outpost was...
I mean, it was pretty smart actually, but of course.
This is still Grace Walls, so that trebuchet isn't as easy to... this trebuchet kind of blocks the way for the helps to get in front of it, which is kind of funny.
Actually, you know what? I think it's a safe win for Britons, because Sicilians do not have fortified walls.
As if that makes a difference.
Yes. for the style.
I mean, okay, but Hedgehog has already 3 traps, and Ostrich is a little bit too slow.
No, Hoberg is in. It's fine.
Hoberg is in, that is true, but
you can
it's
lose
still
this
a little
castle.
slow.
You can lose this castle. Again,
you have to buy time. You have to buy time now, yeah.
It's what you talked about, like there's gonna be one big fight, and if it's Hoberg Cavalier against it's gonna be halberdiers, but only 7 pikemen. No, we're going for architecture
coming in for Hedgehog. Holy
and it's still not
crap.
not herbalisters. We're going for werewolf. Why werewolf? You don't need werewolf.
He always goes for that tech, and he always goes for werewolf before he goes for yeoman, and I hate it. I absolutely hate it.
Oh, if Ostrich is patient enough. Oh, we kind of need the. We kind of need.
No, he's massing
cav.
He's just massing cav, hoping for them to do something.
We don't have the siege though. We might be able to take the army in the middle, but we don't have the siege follow-up. And it's gonna be 3 castles with our architecture. We could even get holdings for Britons, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they do.
If Ostrich wins this, it's going to be through a 2-hour game now. That's what I'm gonna say. Help is coming in now too. And yeah, we've given the Britons a little bit too much time, it feels like. We were a little too slow with the Cavalier. There's about to be 30 Cavalier on the field though.
Again, this is... The fast imp, I think if you boom on 5 TC before clicking imp...
Holdings!
Yeah, I told you holdings.
Oh my god, this position will be so hard to push.
Well, except if you get siege engineers, siege rams, but that's kind of a long way away. The boom isn't finished as well. Still 120 Veals only. You should be on 140. 31 Cavalier. Again, it's only 10 halberdiers on the field. We could still clean this army.
And the helps are out of position. Yeah, the army wins, but how do you clean this position? How do you push
this
long term?
We need the siege, that's the one...
Like,
and we're losing all the stone on the repairs. We have the one
the
tread.
problem
okay,
is...
Okay.
listen, the problem is, yeah, even if we kill this army, how do we push into Red's position? We can just sit there with Britain crossbows or traps, werewolf traps, and defend this forever.
Not with the Siege
How do
Ram,
you
though.
win?
Siege Ram Cavalier can still bust this position. It's gonna be hard.
Okay.
With the big eco, the gold. We still have a lot of gold though. You know, still a lot of gold available. Oh, it's gonna.
You could do siege onager cuts through those tree lines. That is, in theory, correct. Yeah. And I think we are about to see the fight. And now Hedgehog sees the Cavalier for the first time. No shot that this is a surprise for him.
Did it the
No
walls?
chance
Okay.
that this
The palisade
surprises
walls
him.
as
It
well.
does
Okay.
surprise him. Yeah, we pull back. We are playing the patience game.
25
The
halberdiers
traps will
already.
be sacrificed. These castles are dangerous. They have.
And we're coming forward with only 2 trebuchets. Siege engineers. Okay, if you only have 2 trebuchets.
We need more helps. We need more helps. We just queued 30 helps. Because we don't have enough.
Run
That's
in,
exactly
run in.
what I talked about.
The gates are open. You can try to run in. Yes? Oh?
Oh, this was a close call, but that's exactly what I told you. He usually, if this is Nando, he usually struggles with the help numbers versus this.
It's fine. He has
These
30.
two castles are putting in so much work, though.
He's doing the work though, like a bit late maybe, but he's doing the work. He's adding additional barracks, and he has a lot in the queue. So
Yes.
we still need the siege ram, and no, we're going for skirmishes. No, you did siege ram, and wait, what are the? Look at the trap! Look at the trap behind the woodline. That let's go. Did you see the traps from Sicilian sniping the Briton trap?
Oh yeah, I just now saw it on your stream because I missed it. But the thing is, these traps will die to the longbowmen if we keep them out there for too long.
And I mean werewolf traps. Do we have siege
Oh,
engineers?
werewolf! Yeah, that's what I mean. Like you have this position against werewolf traps against
siege
buffed up
engineers
Briton
is in
castles.
as well. No,
How do you even?
That's why I'm
How do
saying
you push into this?
10 siege ram, siege engineers. Like siege engineers, siege rams. That's how you kill Britons.
I guess, but we are going for
We are going for
Nightcap Bracer
skirmishes.
now.
This is not the good composition. I mean,
I didn't even know that they get Bracer, but yeah, I'm sure.
come on. Come on. Not to think about. I mean, we didn't have a castle. We're only getting our second castle up now.
That is not enough skirms in order to fight this. We might
I
bait
mean,
the
it's-
helps into the castle.
We don't have ballistics neither. We're getting the armor. Now
This is a
you take
pretty
two
cost-efficient
ballistics
fight
here.
for the helps, though.
But
They're
it's
kinda dying.
fine. No, yeah, it's fine. Like we have a lot of production behind.
Pull back! Oh my god! Oh.
You know what? Killing the. How much stone is there? There's still a bit of stone left over. No, there's a lot of stone. Oh my god! Oh my god! There's so much stone and gold on this map. Who chose this map? It's gonna be so long. There's so many resources.
That's the first Imperial Age I've seen on this map.
2k 3 food. Let's go.
And
Let's
Hedgehog
go.
getting a little bit impatient. He wants his piece of this middle space.
I mean, he's actually lucky that units are blocking this castle because it would get shot down right away.
The problem is both players are approaching. There's a little bit more population for Hedgehog. And the army count isn't great for Hedgehog.
Yeah, no, and it's worse in quality as well.
That is true, and he
Ballistic
might have
Sonata.
to delete a couple of
Herbal
vills.
medicine.
because-
Let's go.
Oh
Yeah,
my
he
god.
should. Oh, he's over booming. You're totally right. Especially as Britons. Britons, I think you want to be on 110 villages in a game. Once you have all your.
No, I
upgrades.
completely agree. Like, you have to delete at least 20 villagers here. Otherwise, you're never going to be able to push this properly.
Please, Ostrich, think about seed rams. It's so important, and it should be the reflex against Britons. Seed rams is.
Only
the
has
Briton
11
killer.
villagers on gold, though, even though he has still 2 gold spots left in the bag, which
But
is kind of
To be fair,
weird.
Ostrich hasn't really used the gold. Look at these additional castles from Sonic. The one towards the west. No cutting, no
Nowhere to
cutting
put
here.
it. Oh, he's going for 2 kill. Yeah, but I think even if you kill the army repeatedly, I still think you cannot push this Britain position. You simply can't. I don't think.
With Hover Cavaliers and First Crusade Sergeants, you can, and Siege Rams. But Ostrich, I mean, we have the food for
I have a
Siege
feeling
Ram.
that Ostrich did not pick Sicilian with those tags in mind, though.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Cavalier play and Cavalier play all the way.
Yeah.
We're still. Those are
that's
great
the biggest
fights.
mistake. That's the biggest mistake Hedgehog is making, is not clearing the space for his army. We have to delete villagers.
Yeah. And fortified walls. I told you, fortified wall diff.
What? For 2 gates?
What's the second
No, for
one?
1 gate.
Yeah, 1 gate. I agree.
Just going for post-up. No, like... You don't push the position, you create an opening and run past it. That's kind of fair. We have a trap killing a university in the back there. That trap
that's
has
great.
nothing to do.
Okay, we do have ballistics. That's siege engineers are still not in. It's very important. Some takes that.
Masonry not
some
coming in.
steps that. Also.
No, we're going for the help raids.
There you go.
we're getting impatient, so now the helps are
you
coming
go.
in to raid something.
Maybe. What is the cavalry doing here, though? The halves are actually gonna find the cavaliers. Okay, no, they're going back.
Oh my god, this is ridiculous. We cannot afford to throw away those longbowmen to the castle. That's not something we should do.
I mean, we can afford. Look at the bank. Look at the res bank. Herbal medicine, though. Who would play herbal medicine? Lorhay would.
I mean, there is a wild card. I've told you about that before.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And you already talked about Lorhay being the possible wild card.
I mean,
But
if
I'm
someone
sure-
deletes his villagers out of tilt, that's Lorhay. Come
But
on.
I'm sure Lorhay would have thought about.
I would
First
like to
Crusade.
see. Oh my god, the timing! I was about to see. I would like to see Lightcav now from the Britain player. He's doing it as we speak. This is not a great fight though. We don't really have skirms anymore. We are trickling in the halberdiers.
No,
And the
that's not good.
numbers look decent this time, but it's still Sicilian Cavaliers, so...
Yeah, but it's
still
a
a good
great
fight to
fight.
take.
It's a great fight. I mean.
Oh, and all these traps are about to go down! We have to pull back! I mean,
Yeah,
We're losing the
a bit
fight.
too eager with the traps, and actually Ostrich is feeling confident and already sending forward the traps, just passing the 2 traps. Oh, to be fair, it's 5 traps with the siege engineers. This castle is going down, I think. That's actually value for the traps. Oh yeah, it's going down. Dang.
we haven't killed the traps in time. That's not great, but in terms of resources... Fort Blast Furnace was missing for the help, so that's going to help a lot.
Not a lot. It's not an important take for Harbs. Especially, they have a lot of melee armor as
fine.
well. 6 melee armor against.
This becomes a war of nutrition. Like, this is...
Yeah, it's gonna be long.
It doesn't feel like 53 minutes. It feels like 1.5 hours already, honestly.
Yeah. Is it the moment when we put the game at double speed? I know you love to go fast speed for games.
I'm not so sure about it, honestly, because it feels like the momentum is shifting. Ostrich is taking the momentum. He's taking the space towards the middle. And
Mendo-
Hedgehog finally decides to delete his villagers.
Oh,
He
yes.
realized. Finally. But is it too late?
No,
Is he getting
Look at
Omega
the
punished for
production.
the boom?
Here's the production. Does he have conscription? He has. The dungeon. Oh, did you know that Sicilians do get hoardings and the dungeons benefit from hoardings? And they're super tanky.
I did not.
They're incredibly tanky.
We're trying to snap the traps. It
And it's
seems
gonna work.
like that's going to work.
With
Yes.
Blast Furnace.
Blast Furnace, by the way.
Yeah, and it's worth it
Yeah, I
for,
might have said
for
war of
something.
nutrition. That's not what I was trying to say. My head is kind of cooked from the set.
Okay, resource check. I mean, we still have stone here, a lot of gold.
I mean,
Oh,
Hedgehog has so many rests. He just has to sink in an army ASAP. Like,
there are 2 red hell bodies at the back of Ostrich's base.
yeah, just hitting
They
away in
killed
the
the mining
stable.
camp. No, we still have a shit ton of minerals as well. Oh,
Oh, and these two helps might put in a lot of raid work now. They're not getting noticed.
Yeah. They've already killed.
That's 2 villager kills? 3 villager kills? Now we
Is
realize.
9th, 10? Okay, we realized. Oh, dang. That was about to be a great story. But I mean, Ostrich is over booming himself, so.
And the question is, can Hedgehog, now that he's deleted his villagers, can he now finally produce enough army in order to take control?
But will Ostrich, now that Ostrich doesn't have castles, as Laura is pointing out in chat, will he think about siege rams? Again, I think it's super key in this matchup. Sicilians are lacking in a lot of ways, tech tree wise, but they do have great siege in their game, and it is very important to know that.
Yeah, I think at this point siege ram is the only option at this point. Yeah.
They're still stone beside this TC. Oh, and he's on it actually. But he's going for a castle.
Yeah, trying to go for the traps now. We are fighting the skirms with skirms. We are switching into champions apparently now. Switching into everything. I mean, but look at the resource bank. We can afford everything here.
You know what? I don't think I mind champions. And actually with the champions, the siege ram switch, not as deadly at all.
I mean, right now we see light cav and skirm, so I mean.
Yeah, no, it's gonna work. And I mean, we might think that the opponent is low on gold, but it's very
Crop rotation.
Yeah, for Sicilians. Oh, actually,
yeah, it's Sicilian.
I'm gonna click on a new farm to see how much.
Yes, it's going to have a bunch of food.
600 food, maybe? I don't know.
Maybe, yeah. It's gonna be interesting.
625. Oh, I'm so good with my Sicilians.
That's crazy. Yeah, but it feels like Hedgehog, after deleting the vills, finally has enough space to go for the army he needs. He's streaming in the light cav. We are going for the 200 swordsmen.
The population is finally really falling down for Ostrich without the production queue behind that. So I think we finally gained the final momentum to really push in and kill the opponent for Sonic.
Yeah, okay.
I think this is it. We have the trades, we have the army.
I agree.
Only 23 edit, but it's fine.
I think Ostrich had a chance, but he didn't find the right solution.
For sure. I mean, he had a civ win.
I wouldn't say civ win. I still think if we just go one ram through the middle in Castle Age, that Sonic wins this on the spot.
For sure. But had Ostrich gone for siege rams and First Crusade and all this stuff. Yeah, it's a castle at home to try and defend. But we have the production now. We are not producing any villages anymore for Sonic, which is very important. Because sometimes you delete a bunch of vills, but then you just requeue them right after, so it's kind of useless. But it doesn't do that, and we have the champions coming in as well. Yeah, you need cavaliers for Ostrich. How many stables? 6 stables. That's too few. Forward castle. Yeah. And I think we're trapping the dungeon or the castle. I'd say civ win with over cav. I think we had a civ win plan. By the way, Xardas, I don't know if you're still talking, but I'm not hearing you anymore.
Oh no, I did stop talking, yes, yeah, okay. Because I think this game is... I mean, of course, you try to play on, like, you don't really want to go out. If this is meh, he already lost in the first round of Hidden Christmas Cup, so he just wants to take every shot that he has. I understand that, and but unfortunately,
castle is going down.
Was not good enough today.
Werewolf Trebs with the siege engineers, fully upgraded champions, fully upgraded longbowmen. Yeah. Let's have a look at the... I don't have... is that elite? Wow, they're looking shitty. That's all you can do, Britain? Come on. Even the axe throwers in elite version are more stylish. Even though it's the worst unique unit in the game.
I think so.
Well, I mean, with the new buff, with the extra range, they might be good. But style-wise, well, it sucks because they just have this... I mean, they just... Betos a bit more tanky but less mobile. It's not very fun. And stat-wise, they're still pretty terrible, but I guess they're good late game now. But this is not about Franks, this is about Britons finally actually cutting the opponent's economy in half. we can have the left side and right side. This is a beautiful farming economy, though. Do you think? Yeah, it's auto farm, right? It's kind of beautiful. On the hill as well. Actually, on the left side, like you wouldn't say this is war. You say this is a nice, humble day of work in a peasant's life. Oh, the relics as well are exposed. Yeah, Nendo got the third relic in the middle.
The GG gets called eventually, and congratulations to the Hedgehog.
No GG well played
He
this
is.
time around.
Yeah, because it was the opponent.
No,
But,
Ostrich did call GG well played in the first two games as well.
I mean, he's probably exhausted and a little bit
Yeah.
frustrated, maybe. So
Yeah, after
that's
this
fine.
game, yeah.
Yes. So we do have our next quarter finalist, which I think is someone that I was looking for to be eliminated in the first round.
True.
But of
Yeah.
course, with random seeding, you never know. And if Hedgehog is who I think he is, then congratulations. I'm very happy to see him through to the quarterfinals. Great achievement. And yeah, it was an interesting set. It definitely had a whole different dynamic compared to yesterday.
Yeah.
And
the first not 3-0 set to begin with. It was pretty close to be a 3-2 even, I would say, with this Boulder Forest game.
100%, yeah.
And it was really a clash of game styles, right? It was very different approaches, And actually, I'm a bit sad we're not seeing Desert Void. But but I mean, great play on the Boulder Forest with the Britons here for Nendo.
Yeah, 100%.
The late game was great. I think we missed a few options available to us for the CCNs, of course. Big tier, crying a lot for the CCNs here. We always love them, especially Harit. Harit, peace to you. But yeah. And here, actually, the Sticky Boys made it. Oh, this is a great halberd. Oh, dang.
All right, I'm going to share something in the chat. It is guessing time, people.
I'm just finishing this one real quick, and then I will show the players' cards.
Yes, of course. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
We're going to take a little bit of a break anyway, so... At least I am.
Yeah. Knowing solo. Just send me the link in Discord, and I will transmit it.
Wait, it sent it on my end, but okay, apparently it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Yeah, do you want to talk to Pride about guesses for... because the casters are sitting like one channel beneath us, we can maybe just quickly hop down there and have a chat with them, because I think that's funny. Yeah, let's go down there then for a couple of... This is a great idea, Pride.
Hello. Welcome, everyone. The forecaster guessing time.
It is.
Let's see.
I think Hedgehog is 100% armies. I'm just kidding, Hedgehog.
100%.
I don't think there's any discussion about who Hedgehog is. And there wasn't any discussion to begin with from the start.
Yeah, like every time I looked back at Hedgehog's base, I just see them do something that is 100% Nando.
Yes, there was so much. There was so much.
Like, that's given. Ostrich was a tough one, I'm not gonna lie.
We are having one very, very, very likely guess.
Yeah, we're pretty sure about the May guess on Ostrich.
Yes, we think it's Meh, because so boomy and cavalry focused and so passive.
We thought about Meh. We did have an idea, but I want to ask you a question first. Was your capture H stuttering during the game?
It was. Mine was.
It's superhero.
It's
superhero.
Wait. Actually?
No,
superhero was having PC issues.
But that's not
listen. We had the one name that came up. The one name that came up besides Meh was superhero.
But the stutters are not registered in the CAG regs, right?
It shouldn't, yeah.
Also, to counteract that, in the Bedouins game, Ostrich, instead of keeping up with the cavalry production, switched into skirms right before the game ended. Even though, like, if it was Meh, they would have kept making cavalry, right? That's what I feel.
Yeah. That was also another giveaway for us for it to be superhero rather than meh.
But-
Because meh would have full went in Monospa,
But look at the civilizations as
whereas
well.
they just switched.
The civilizations as well. Would superhero pick? I mean, Georgians, yes, but Scythians, Maya, even
I
Burgundians.
was doing a background check on it. Superhero played Sicilians much more than Mayor's done.